Hey, Iron, welcome. Luis, Augusto, welcome as well. I was not planning to do this stream, but just the event got alive, and I really want to check this out. I know a lot of people are also having doubts if they should be summoning or not, so we'll be talking about this on this live stream and maybe some other stuff. So I will just try to post this link for the stream to some channels and some communities. Hopefully some people join us. Iron Silva is saying that he already got Christmas Azami, and that says Julian and 2 pools. That's pretty nice. I want Julian because I'm a fan of the character, but we'll see, we'll see. Let me just get the link of the stream. Can any of you share the link of the stream as well, so we can get more people to join us? Let's see where we have our link. Hi, Shakrid. Welcome to the stream. This is a surprise stream made because of the new update that brought us the XMas event way ahead of time. So let me just try to share the link. So in the meanwhile, I will just have to get back on the stream so we can see the banner. I know a lot of people want to summon on this. Hi, Eduardo. Welcome to the stream. So, let me change some setup here. You want an Azami? Nice that you want an Azami. A lot of people want Azami. I still want Azami even if I don't have her. Okay, let me get something here. I am just mixing up my microphone so I don't have to screen here on my house. It seems to be good. Do you guys think it's good, the audio? So, Zami submission, yeah, Iron. Everyone wants to do that. Zami with submission will become way better. The second key event too is worth to pull on this banner. Yes and no. Well, we've been talking about this because for people without Azami, there's no real reason to summon right now. These characters are from Christmas, but they will come back in the future. They are not just limited to Christmas. They treat the seasonal characters a little different on this game, so this is why you don't really need to just summon every time they appear. So let me just share the link. Can any of you guys share the link for the stream into some communities so we can have some more people? So let me see. We can do this. Hang on a minute, please, guys. I'm sharing the link. Okay, let's see. Please tell me if the audio quality is okay. Let me send this to everyone on my Discord. Yeah, now I just shared. Only pull if you use Azami. Yeah, kind of like this. And if you also planning on using Monica as well. Let me share this on the SaGa wiki as well. We have a page there for streamers. Okay, we will be streaming. Nice. Now let me just... I don't think I want to share on Facebook. I don't know if people on Facebook will like me to share. Maybe if any of you guys share on Facebook, it will help me more. Because I don't know if people like streams on Facebook. Let me just post this as a post as well. Remio is asking if this game is free-to-play. Yeah, it's the best free-to-play game in the market. I think the only close game to this one is the Cydia. The Cydia is very close to this one when comparing free-to-play. Surprise live stream for the Christmas event. This is what I'm posting right now as a community. Okay, I think we have at least some people warning about the lives. I wonder if we get the notification, so hope we can get a lot of people. So welcome everyone, welcome to this live stream. We'll be streaming Romancing SaGa Re-Universe, and we will be checking the event. We'll be trying to do some quests. We also be talking about anything you guys want to talk. It's a cold day here in Brazil, so I'm using my my clothes because it's very, very cold. It's funny how I'm using this. You see, area was unlocked. That's pretty nice. Monica Christmas operation. So Aces is asking, should I pull on the new banner? Well, usually no. But if you have Azami, you should pull at least for as Azami. It should not be so hard to get her. We can also check if you have a PD. I don't really remember the PD system for S style, so we'll be checking together. Let's just go on shop. When you go to shop, you can go to the exchange part. On the exchange part, we have this Sumo Metal exchange, so we can have a way to exchange for the characters of the banner. And we have the SSs. For a guarantee on the SSs, we need 15 pulls, so that means 45k gems. We don't have a Zami here. Whoa, we don't have a Zami here. I remember people saying that you can guarantee an S character from banners as well, but there are no S characters here, so I don't know. I don't know what they did. Did they change this from the Japanese version? I'm not so sure. So, Scene606, welcome to the stream. Welcome back. Thank you for joining us. So, let's see. Strange. This is strange. Let's see the other Christmas Operation Present Exchange. This one is actually from the event. We can get this character, Flurry. Very nice. We can also purchase 80 times the shards, so we can get 160. This seems very interesting. I think you have to farm for his shards manually, because I don't know if he will keep on the platinum banner. So probably, or else you can just use the universal shards for an S pieces. Since 606 is saying that he pulled 5 Azami just now. That's quite a lot of Azamis. Is she so easy to get? I don't know. So let's just check the hates from this. So you guys can also send some questions and say anything you want while we do this type of stuff. 4 Christmas and 1 not Christmas. That's nice. You kind of got the full thing. So let's go to Summon. Well, let's just go and Summon details and Summon rates. Let's see the rates for the characters. Now, it's very generous. You see that we have 1% chances of getting either one of the characters. So this means 2% chances of on banner. This is pretty nice considering most games. Some games even have 1% hates, like Fate Grand Order, and other games like War of the Visions has 2% rates for characters. We have 2% rates for the feature characters here, and then we have more for the other ones. So I think we have the same ones. Did they added anything different here? No. It's always the same as the things. Okay, yeah. SS Julian and SS Monica are the ones that we got. In the guarantee pool, we have 5% chances of the SS, exactly the same chances for Monica and Julian. Sometimes they do make some different chances when you have the guarantee slot, but no. They are usually the same here. So now let's just check the 2 characters. We have Monica. We can click on trial to see. Hello, Luis Bito. Welcome to the stream. We are talking about the 2 new characters from the Christmas event. We have Monica, Christmas Monica. Monica is pretty nice as a character. The one that we get from free is very strong, and she also has this very unique. It's not exactly totally unique to her, but it's an SS damage that deals critical damage to undead. We have lots of undead on this game, so it will kinda helps. The only thing that really matters about her, you see the roundabout, he's only B power with 8 PP. I don't think it's all that good. I think we have more and better skills with 8 PP. And Quick Trust is also not so interesting. Maybe I will just use her normal style and add Sultan Cross to see if it gets better. I don't know. I really don't know much about Monica because I still didn't use much of her. I know that she can be tanky because she can use Provoke or Taunt. Let's click on style details to see a little more about this. We have CP, she is focusing only on Aggie. This is interesting. I don't know if we have Monica on other Heritage so far. Let's remove the bonuses. She starts with a bad endurance. She will probably ends up with a bad endurance as well. So Luis Bito is saying that he pulled it 2 times and got 3 Windy, 1 Azami, and 1 Monica. This is pretty nice. I really want this Monica just for collection, and I also think the original Monica is strong enough for giving me a reason to get at least one of the skills from this one. Mauricio Berisoni is saying that he didn't pull yet. He's waiting for me to give us lucky. So sending lucky to you guys. Hope you guys can get what you want. So let's check more things about her. Let me remove the style. She on this page we can't remove the 2 things to see the negative bonuses and the positive bonus of a character. Yeah, we can't do this. We can on the screen. We have to have the character to check that, because we can remove the 2 things. If you remove the style and you remove the character, you can see the negative and positive bonus. Because I don't know if you guys know, we have a cap right now on this game, and it's 45 on status. And some characters have some positive bonuses and negative bonuses, and they can change that 45 status to be like maybe sometimes 48, and maybe sometimes even 40 because of the negative bonus. So okay, we have here Monica. Let's check the other. We have Julian. Julian is also an SS, very interesting. Let's see the trial. We have Heaven and Earth. This is interesting. I remember using this on the SaGa Frontier 1. And also on SaGa Frontier 2. Moonfall Slash. The enemies always use this skill on us. Okay. Heaven on Earth. 8 damage. You can see 8 damage for 8 BP. And you can see it's very different when you compare that to Monica, because 8 BP with Runabout is just B power. Sometimes a skill doesn't really balance it, because it has less power than the other ones on the same coast. Yeah, same coast. We didn't check her passives. Can we check her passives here? Maybe clicking on, yeah, clicking on abilities. She has critical attacks, damage increases. So dealing damage against undead will be even better. Probably this event have some undead so we can get more damage. Fighting Spirit 2 increases dex when she lands attack. This is interesting because happier users get more damage by using dex. In Fired Up 4 is the highest one you have, and just increases attack every time. It's always on. You need to reach style level 30, everyone can get that. And she also has a limited time bonuses. This is interesting. 2 times attribute gains on episodes 1 to 5 and Monica Christmas Operation, the event we have. And she also gets more drops on the event. This is interesting because the game is not pay to win. They are just trying to give you some incentives to keep summoning. It's interesting, it's deserved. We don't have problems with stamina on this game, I think. And also I will check if the event is on for 30 days as well. So Armando Santos is here. Welcome to the stream, Armando. You are always here. I really enjoy when you join the streams and you comment. I like to have my contact with my subscribers. So Remel is asking if Blue is good. Yeah, he's the best AoE damage dealer we have. He is also a different element than Emerald. We only have these 2 on the SS styles. Blue is a little better in my opinion, but it will depend if you want to use AoE damage, if your stage that you are facing has or not multiple enemies. So let's keep checking for Julian. We have here Trial. We can check for Heaven and Earth has stun. You see, besides having a better damage by being an ADP coast, it also can inflict stun. But he needs to be fast or else he won't be able to inflict stun. And he also has Golden Dragon with 14 coast BP and it's SS damage. SS is okay. I think characters need to have at least SS to really shine on damage. If they don't have SS, that it's not a good damage at all. So let's check his passives. We have style details and then we can check the abilities. When landing an attack, reduces target stun resistance. So he wants to use Heaven and Earth. And Enervate 3, when landing an attack, reduces the target's will. Guys, this is interesting because will. When the enemy has low will, it means that he will have less resistance to status ailments. So he will reduce even further the resistance of this enemy. And you can also use this with, say, Rouge, and Rouge will inflict more upon allies or any other type of status ailment. And we have the third one that increases damage when he's on full HP. It's Hardy Wallop 3, okay? Full HP only. I don't really like this, but in this game battles are very fast and you can start with full HP and deal some damage good. He has the same bonuses as Monica. Interesting. Now we still have Azami to look. And after Azami we have Windy. Let's check Azami. I know that most people will only summon if they have Azami. We can wait a little if we don't have, because this banner still comes back. You'll probably come back in the Christmas as well, or else they don't plan on doing that. So Christmas in June. Yeah, Christmas in June. But I actually like this, guys, because it means that the game is not rushing, and they are still doing exactly what they were doing on Japanese version, without having to change the order of things. Most of the time, when the developers try to change the order of things, it means that something goes wrong. The balance goes wrong. Characters that were supposed to be good ends up being not good because they were released out of order. Mio Fox is asking if Albert is good. Yeah, he is very good. He is a top tier character in my opinion, and one of the few ones that I consider an SS tier right now. So let's see for Azami. We have 3 attacks. We have Tumble. Tumble is the damage 4 BP. Has a chance to inflict stun. All of them try to inflict stun. Submission reduces the STR of the enemy. Chance to reduce. This is a small effect. It's interesting because everyone recommends you getting submission to our Azami, but it's a small effect. And it's because you can stack this and she is very fast. So it becomes even better when facing bosses with high STR and you can debuff on the first turn. This is the whole reason to have this. Then we have Meia Lua Compasso. Guys, this is interesting because this name is in Portuguese. Yeah, it's in Portuguese. It's my native language. You can see when attack hits, inflicts paralyze on target, medium chance 4 turns. This is interesting. This paralyze is very interesting to have, but it's medium chance. It's not high chance. But maybe if you are really desperate to inflict paralyze on a boss that has some resistance, but it's not immune to, you can make a full squad that has paralyzed chances. But most people will try to use submission because some bosses won't even be able to be paralyzed. Yeah, the other one is not good. You don't need this. So let's see. I got luck and got Monica on the 3rd pool. This is pretty nice. I don't know who I would just guarantee if I would choose where to summon them. I don't know. There are lots of banners that got data mined. They are on the SaGa Wiki Discord and also on Reddit. And people are expecting the 7 heroes to appear. They are from SaGa Frontier, sorry, Romancing Saga 3, I think. And they are very good. We have Rock Bouquet. It's another SS style that has healing. Very interesting. Now we have Windy. Windy is an A style. Probably would take time to be useful. I don't know if we have Windy as an SS style. Yes, we have. I searched it on the Japanese wiki and they have her as an SS style in the future. So she has our string, targets and defense plus 10. So just support. B power 9 BP, not as strong. Spears because she's an archer actually. And Kaitachi and all attack, all foes B power slash or range attack. You have better options than this. With a D power, I don't think she's worth. Let's see her abilities. The problem with A styles is that they have very weak defenses. You see here on elemental weakness, they have very lot of weakness. She's weak to pierce, she's weak to blunt, she's weak to fire, and only good against 2 things, and not very good against that as well. So I don't really like to use A styles. I just get one skill from that and I'm done. I just get some styles to get weapon bonuses as well. You see, fighting instance increases on int, low chance, not so strong, and draining attack recovers on HP. This is interesting. This is interesting. Low chance is about effect. What is interesting? When attacking about an attack that will cause resist, it covers only BP. Resist. She's only resistant against 2 things. You make against under 2. You can see that she starts with 3 166 CP is one of the lowest one. I think she's as weak or even weaker than Teresa, and Teresa is the one that has the lowest CP when you start the game. So I don't know. A ninja talking Portuguese. That's really strange. I haven't got Rouge yet, and your ranking is 45. Yeah, I'll see people getting in on ranks close to 70. I got in very close to 70. It took me 1 day and a half. Third pool, you got Monica. Monica is missing. Third pool only, Monica is missing. Good luck with that. What about Aline? Is she good? Yeah, she has the highest damage on the game so far. I have her as well. Let's see Monica. Sorry, Aline. Let's check Aline. I don't know if it's Ellen or Aline. I don't know if I'm using the correct spelling. So just let me get something here from my dojo, I think. Did something got bad on the transmission? Kinda froze things for here. Are you guys having a good stream over there? Is the image quality good? Is it freezing? Is it lagging? Please tell me if it's okay on your side. So Matt Rooney is saying that he got Gustav, Sophia, Katarina, Guinea, Rouge, and a moment. Any suggestions? Switches that you would suggest? First of all of your characters are good. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 characters. How would you switch out if you only have 5? I don't understand your question. And Seba Araujo is saying that he got Monica. Don't know if she's good, but she's waifu. She is interesting, in my opinion. So, I think it's crashing a little here. I will just close some of my browser stuff so it doesn't lag anymore. Let me close my browser. The Scene606 is saying that the stream is perfect, so thank you for saying that. I'm just trying to close my browser. My PC doesn't handle many things open on the same time. So, yeah, okay, nothing else is being asked. You can just suggest something for me to do. We'll be checking the event now. I think the event starts easier because this event was released very close to the global to the Japanese launch of the game. So, probably made for people that are starting. So Matt Rooney say, I mean, that's the current 5 that I push with. Do you think there are other characters I could changing and would make me a stronger party out of the characters in the game? No, I think you have a good squad right now. Guinea is not always good, but Gustav, Sophia, and Katarina are most of the time good and strong against any type of content, unless the enemy is very resistant to their damage types. And Guinea is very strong to reduce a lot of types of damage from enemies and even endurance, so I really like her. It's just that not always work. I think you should just wait a little for your summoning. If you don't have a Zami, you can wait to summon for another banner. Iron is asking me if I'm not pulling. I'm really undecided on this. I'm not so sure. I will think about it. Let's just go to the event first. We'll check the event, see how many gems they throw at us, and then I'll decide on this. I really like to collect characters. I really like collecting stuff. This is, you can see. Let me just get the image from this stuff. Yeah. I'm taking pictures of this event because I can check later. You actually probably can just click the interrogation point to explain it to you again, but... Okay. This event doesn't last for the whole amount like the other one. Subir lasts for the whole amount, but this one is limited. I will make a video about this event. So, yeah. This is nice. We have story content on this event. Haha, this is interesting. Because in the other event, I don't know, I didn't check if we have some story. So, let's see the exchange shop again. We have the Holy Knight armor as well. This is interesting. It's different. It gives resistance to cold. Okay, reduces int and will. But gives some good resistance. Can be evolved 2 times. armors are not so good, but okay. We can purchase some books as well. Books 1, 2, 3. Black gems are used for awakening skills as well. Awakening materials are just a waste. Yeah. S Flurry is the best thing you can get from the shop. You can also get some instant expedition tickets for the future. Autumn is also very nice. Autumn is something that of a bottleneck on this game. So event missions. Let's check the event missions. Wian is saying Arcelos is too far, but I'm looking forward to pulling for her. Arcelos is one of my favorite characters from the original Saga Frontiers, so I probably will summon for her when she comes. G. Urwanto is asking if he should pull for Christmas. Do you have a Zami? If you have, you can summon for the banner. If you are playing with your Harmonica and your Harmonica is strong, I think is also a good reason to summon for. But with those that do not match these descriptions should not be summoning, in my opinion. Elwian is saying I will skip unless you need a strong DPS. You need 20k points to clear store. 20k points is I don't know if it's easy to do that because I didn't check the drops yet. I hope it's good. People starting the game will have an easier time because they can simply get on stamina loops. I have a very high number of stamina right now, so I don't think I will just get a loop. Let me try to increase a little more of my gains. So my mic, is my mic audio good? I just want to not scream on my microphone. So this is nice, we have some story content. I will skip, or do you guys want to watch? I will click on auto here. This song kinda reminds me of some other games. Maybe Final Fantasy VI. So, hi Cree IT, welcome to the stream. We are playing Romancing Saga, the new event. This game is very charming. Assassins. So Mauricio Barisoni is asking, the Veneces get exclusive SS style. That means that they don't come back never again or come back time to time. They will come back in specific and special occasions. With lower hates probably because they will be shared with other characters. But they are not just limited to this banner specifically. They will come back to number 1, especially on celebrations. So we still get some gems just by watching story. Armando is asking if is Makio good. He has a strong damage, but he doesn't have anything besides that. He's a full attack and nothing else. And he also has a skill that is strong against a certain type. So I can't say that he's bad. He's just not what could I say? He's just not so useful as on some other units. First, it will be probably very easy. Elwian is saying that S. Mikhail has counter and he's decent. You mean countered as a passive? I'm playing on raising Mikhail because I want some happier damage, but not right now. Don't have time for him. I really like the damage of Slash from my Katarina. You can see that she did 6k damage. This is a lot. Okay, so we got 10 drops. Someone was saying that we need like 20k points on to clear store. 10 is very far from that, but we are still on the start. You can see that's interesting. Julian is getting... Oh! Julian, no matter the version of Julian, will get more attributes here. He will get 2 instead of 1. So let's just make some changes to our squad. Okay, so let's clear very strong, because she's made for that. So let's change our squad here. We have Julian. We can change someone here. We probably have to change... I don't know. Who will we change? Okay, let's click on edit. So someone is saying here that, hey, you can use certain heroes and they will each increase 10% of the drops for this week. Event, check it out. Example, Monica, Zami, and Julian. Yeah, but if I use them all, my squad will be very weak. So I have to still bring Agatha. She's my Sophia. I think I would drop... I don't know who to drop now. I think I'll drop Rouge. But I'll do that in another party. Okay, so now let's just go to party 10. And then we'll just go by party 9. Have lots of party here. Okay, and then we will change from there. So Jose Beltran is saying that he got Azami and Julian in 2 multis. Is it okay? Yeah, this is an awesome result. Can get better than that. So I think I can drop at least Rouge. Yeah, I can drop Rouge. I wonder if they give you some icon about increased stuff. No, you have to check manually. Azami gets better. Okay, so let's start raising Azami. We don't even have the SS Azami. We can start increasing Flurry as well. Maybe I can start already using him instead of Sophia. Azami. Let's switch out Azami. So some people are asking here, what's your favorite unit currently in global? At the moment, I'm loving Emerald. I love Albert. He's a saver. I also really like Rouge, but I already know that Rouge was busted. So Albert is kind of a multi-purpose character so far in my squad, and he kind of makes everything easier as well. So I will keep Katarina, because without Katarina I don't know if things will work. At least for a while. Let's just switch out for and get Flurry. So Hugh Plan is saying, I'm finished very hard mode. Thanks for the tips. Keep it up with the amazing video as always. Thank you. Have you followed my guides to get to the end of the very hard? I wonder if it works for everyone. We don't have a water staff, do we? We don't. I'll just use this and then change later. Okay, we need to equip Azami. At least I have a weapon for her. I have 2 Aggie Plus guitars. It's not fully evolved, but whatever. Let's see what will happen with these 3 characters running. Albert will have to change to his original style, or else you can see he has very strong strength and Uders right now. I don't know if he is on S, gets a lot of drops. I don't know. I will keep this as soon as I hit the block. Okay, let's start the new quest. So Ace is asking Gustav or Albert. As a tank, Albert. As a main multi-purpose character, Gustav. Yuno is saying that he'll take Albert over Gustav for the long run. Same as me. Claudio Shinro Lucas is asking if this Monica is good. She is very strong. But she's more based on defeating enemies that are undead. I think that when we have content that has undead enemies, she will shine. But if you don't have content like that, she is more of a specialist. Julian is multi-purpose, I think. He can be used in more contents. We see Who Plan is also saying that he uses Rouge and Gustav to paralyze. This is pretty nice. And Vagabond is saying, hi, I just pulled Christmas Monica. Is she good? She is. I just said she's good, but it's more because of her being specialist on damage. Alkaiser or Azami? Azami. So not that Alkaiser is bad, it's just that Azami is a little better when damage. But I really like Kaiser. I really like Kaiser. It's from the SaGa Frontier 1, one of my favorite SaGa games. I don't really like the story of this game because people appear out of nowhere without explanation. But I think this was the reason why they made the game very similar to what a mobile game should be, without having complicated stories, without having to mess up with too much stuff. I understand this, but maybe if the events are interesting, even better than the main storyline, because the main storyline is way too simple. Okay, we are getting some gems. I'm very close to getting to 50k gems. I think it's a lot. Saving since the start of global launch. Since the start of the soft launch, actually. You can see I have 45k, close to 46. Okay. See if this is still easy. Attribute plus and drops plus, but this guy here is not getting. Okay, let's remove him then. I think we can check to see who else gets bonus. Let's check there. Vagabond, just wanted to say thanks for the tips and everything. Oh, thank you for saying this. I really try to help people out. I reply to everyone that asks me something. Even those that add me on the Facebook. Please do not add me on the Facebook. You can go to my Discord channel. But I don't really read many messages on Facebook because they distract me too much. You see, drop them out. We have S Monica. I don't have S Monica. I don't have this other Julian. But I have original Monica. I don't know if I have that Windy. So let's get Monica here then. Yeah, we can get Monica. Who's best, Julian or Monica? I already answered this, but I'll answer again. Julian is more useful for the long run, but Monica is a specialist. If you are searching for someone that will get more uses in the future, then I think Monica, but only when the content matches her damage. But someone that will be useful for more time, that you can use more time in more content, Julian is your answer. They are both good. They are better than the launch characters in my opinion, at least for when comparing their passives and the long run investment. So let's just switch out this big boy here. I'll remove him, Flurry. Let's remove Flurry and get original Monica. She's not very evolved yet. I have to still work on her. I don't have her as style, so it has to be this one. Everyone has. Yuno Gawari is saying that he thinks Julian is better than Monica. Yeah, in my opinion, yes. Should I always unlock style level caps with dupe shards or save them? Well, in my opinion, you do not need to reach level 50 right now. A lot of people are trying to get max characters so fast that I don't really understand. I think that's because they play like this on their past gacha games. A lot of gacha games need that. For you to do damage, you really need to just upgrade your characters to max, but this is not the same thing on this game. So I think it's too soon to spend all your gold pieces. I think that when a very strong character appears on a very unique banner, you can simply just use all your gold pieces to maxing as soon as possible. In the meanwhile, we're just using launch characters. We should be just getting their shards by training. So let me just equip my Monica. I don't have either S Monica or S Julian. Neither do I. I think my Julian is A. Let me see if I have S Julian. Aisha can petrify and recover HP when killing enemies. Yeah, she can. Let's see if we have the S version of Julian. No, we don't. We don't have the S version of Monica as well. So should I start over if I use it on most of my gems? Have you cleared a whole game? Do you have very hard beaten or not? I do not suggest people rerolling because this game is very generous. Maybe if you lose a little here and there because you spent too much gems, but you still have time to recover from that. Getting stronger is also good. If you have a good setup, you have I think I have 14 SS styles. If you have a good amount of them, I do not suggest you re-rolling. I don't think it's needed on this game. So let me equip my Monica. I have this Aggie Plus. I don't know if Aggie Plus is good. I prefer Dex with Happier, but I didn't stop to farm too many of this. Okay. You don't have very hard beaten. So if you don't have very hard beaten, the problem is you have also some gems to earn. In this game, you always give you more. Maybe if you try to start a new save, you can keep this one and watch what happens with your another one. That's a good position for these enemies, for them to die. Katarina is very strong. I think there are a lot of stages. I didn't check the Japanese wiki about this event. I want to play it myself. I really like to know what happens in the future, but I also like to enjoy and being surprised sometimes. But I know a lot of people will ask me to just evaluate if things are worked based on the future, so I have to be prepared and read a lot, do some research. Okay, we got 30 this time, and then we got 30 and then 13. 13. The first one was the guarantee drop. Okay. Someone is saying here, I got the Monica and 10 times summon. I will save my James now. Thank you. Yeah, you should. So, Saba Araujo is saying that he searched a bit on Ultima, and it seems that Christmas Monica Charm is Dex stacking setup. At level 50, she has a 85% Dex up, plus her ability in 100 formation, plus her critical damage passive. Charm is Dex stacking setup. What do you mean by that? Can you further explain this, please? Getsuga Tensho just said that he downloaded the game if he should reroll on Christmas Banner on the Platinum. You should reroll on Christmas Banner and try to get the SS versions here of Julian and Monica. I do suggest you doing that. So let's just run this stage. You guys can ask me anything. I also would love to say something here. I want to congratulate and thank everyone that came to my past live stream. This is the whole reason I'm doing another one. The past one was very successful. I mean, a lot of people watch it. I didn't expect to get so many views. So I'm very happy with that, and thank you by getting to this live stream as well. How is SS Thomas? SS Thomas. To be honest, I don't really remember his kit right now. I think I read a little about Thomas in the past, but he doesn't ring any bell for me right now. Sorry, I can't explain if he's good or not, but I don't remember seeing anything so worth about him. Yuno Gawari is saying, I think he means Dex gear setup, I think. Yeah, because Charm was a strange name. Charm, not the status Charm. I was meaning her good point as a DPS character. Oh, okay. Yeah, like I said, if she gets to defeat enemies that are based on Undead, I think she will have the highest damage so far. Characters that can deal critical damage will be specialists, and they will be very strong for content that needs them. It's good to build specialists in the future, I think. Thinking about a different content. Sunny S is asking, are those Christmas units worth spending gems for, or should we save them? I already answered this, but I will answer again every time someone new appears. The thing is, if you have a Zami, you should try at least to get as a Zami for submission. If you have Monica and you play with her, you can get her because of Sultan Cross, very strong. You can either use the original version that is attack or this one that is attacker. But only if you are playing with your Monica. I don't think searching for this one without having use for your Monica, your original Monica, is good enough reason to summon for her. These banners will come back in the future when we receive some festivals, and they kind of bring back seasonal characters, even when they are out of order. I think on the Japanese version now they had Christmas version around this month as well. Because people ask, and this game is a little more easy to handle limited units than some other. Some games just want you to play then summon only on limited time banners. I think most people will still summon on this game with limited time banners, but the game is a little forgiving on this. They will keep bringing them back. It's not like Brave Frontier that sometimes you only have one chance on a year to get a limited character. But it's not like they will come back in the next month. It will still take some time. Just when they have some celebration. Gawari Thomas is good. He has stun, paralyze, and intelligent debuff, so it's very useful against spellcaster types. He will be very nice addition to the team in Chapter 5. Yeah, Chapter 5 from very hard and needs you to deal more paralyze than even tanking. Because you can't tank very good on that. Only tank that works on Chapter 5 if you are not strong enough is Albert, and even then a lot of tanks will not survive because the incoming damage is AoE. And Albert is actually not strong against AoE, he doesn't really help with AoE. So good to know that he has Paralyze. I really don't remember, this game doesn't have a way for you to check the details of characters you don't have unless they are on banners. Really hope they just change this in the future. 3 times drops on this stage. It's because we are doing the first time? Well, don't know. Okay. Let's keep going. There are a lot of stages from here. Iron Silva is asking me if I did pull. No, I didn't. But maybe if we can hit like 150 watchers, I can summon. I think I'll summon. I can say this. If we get to 150 subscribers watching this live stream, I will summon. I don't know if I'll summon to like, to like 15 times, but I will summon. Guys can know this for sure. I know that it's a pretty far away. We have like 82 people now, but maybe we can get more. I think we got close to 120 on the past live stream. Raya is saying Thomas is paralyzed. Maybe I should stop farming for Rouge. But Thomas does have a high chance of paralyze or just medium chance? Because the good thing about Rouge is that he has a high chance of paralyze. His paralyze is very good and people can't trust that chances. It's very different when people say, Barbara has paralyze, she can inherit paralyze. She can, but it's high chance. It's not high chance. The same thing with Gray. Gray also can paralyze, and a lot of people do not care much about Gray. I really like Gray, I will train him, but he has medium chance to paralyze, and this is what changes everything. So you can see here, a lot of characters can inherit some stuff for paralyze, and it will work when it works. But the only reliable, easy reliable is Rouge on this, at least for now. You can see here, not from here, we actually have to check the A version. A version of Rouge, Shadow Chains, has an high chance. This is different. And then we'll see, you said Thomas. This Thomas, you are saying the original one already comes with Paralyze, or not? I don't know where I have Thomas here. There are just so many characters that sometimes I get lost. This Thomas here, does he have Paralyze? He has Stun. Stun again. And just damage. I think it's not this version. Do we already comes with that, or does he have to learn? Let's see. If you aren't lucky to farm Rouge, you can get him in Spiral Corridor Summon. You can get, but it will take some time because it's only once in a month that you can get more Spiral Corridor tickets. Sunny S is saying, is blue viable for harder stages or only for farming? Blue is viable for harder stages, but most stages that have multiple enemies. On the 5th chapter, you'll find some stages that have 4 or 5 enemies, and well, using him there will be good. Try IT is asking, why doesn't anyone talk about SS Geralt? Is not his counter good? Problem with Geralt, It's more because he is a great sword user and he has an element. The other version of him has an attack that is an elemental attack that actually uses his elemental damage, and he doesn't have a sword that has holy damage. So it's one attack that you won't be using. I don't know, I think that the other Geralt can be used in some moments, but he doesn't have anything that's so shiny about him. Arnaldo Santos is saying that this game is more generous than Volcar Anatomia, another game I play. Yeah, that's for sure. This game is way more generous than Volcar Anatomia. No, he definitely do not stop farming Rouge. Thomas has a 12 BP Coast Paralyze. So this is why you should really understand that Rouge has a 3 BP Coast Paralyze, and it's awesome. You can see the other characters have Paralyze, but it's just not the same thing. You can see, I think that Miriam has Flame Whip. Flame Whip has a chance of paralyzing, medium chance with 7 BP. Rouge has it with a 3 BP. It's nuts. This is way too overpowered. Ria is asking, can the Christmas tiles be pulled on the Platinum Summon? No, unless we have a very specific celebration that we will have a separate banner that has this seasonal characters again. But no, if they will leave the Platinum Summons in their banners as soon as the event ends. So oh, that's too much. Should I aim for 710 HP on my main guys or 45 stats many characters? You should try to get close to 600 HP because of some content. This will help you a lot. But reaching very close to 710 will not be so good. I don't think it will be your best course of action. I will stop most of my characters, but not counting for Sophia and Albert. Those two I want the max. Sophia and Albert, maybe Rouge, not so sure. I will be switching out 2 characters every time. Those 3 maybe will get max status or very close to that. So now we have this limited time ability. Monica Christmas Operation. Ah, okay, we can check all the characters easily by here. Nice, easier. And we just go to, again, 11 days only. Not 14 days. This isn't strange. Most of the time they give 2 full weeks for an event. Let's see who else is asking. Is it worth summoning on the Christmas banner? Raphael is asking. I think it is if you have a Zami. It also is if you main Monica. But besides those 2 options, not exactly. Monica is dedicated and she's strong against a certain type of enemy. She's very strong against Undead. When we receive more Undead content, she will shine even more. Julian is viable by some time, but he's also something that can be replaced. So it's either if you like the characters, but this is not a that banner that people should say summon for, or you will miss out on something. Maybe if you are lacking more characters and you want more diversity, it can work. So if you're looking for an alternative to Rouge, maybe try Orion or S-type Gustav. I still don't have Orion. I'm very sad about this. I want to learn that technique, and I still use my actor. I think I should summon at least a little until I can get Orion. Impulse is saying that he pulled all 4 of the Christmas units in one single multi-pull. This is nuts. This is too much. So guys, again, I will be pulling on these banners if we can get to 150 people watching this stream. So please help me with that. Share this stream with your friends so we can get more people to watch. Releasing streams is something that will help the channel grow. And also when we have new content, I'll probably be doing this. I didn't warn everyone before because I was not so sure if I could handle this. I'm working on a new guide, and this new guide is still not ready. But I wanted to do this just to see if everyone is having this hype for new content. So they have a 3 BP Paralyze, but it's not quite as good as Rouge. Okay, you see Gustav and Orion, yeah, good. So do you recommend summoning for this event banner? Vinicius Humberto is asking, probably Brazilian like me. Yeah, only if you have a Zami, only if you need more diversity, only if you main your Monica, but they are not that type of banner that you are missing out if you're not pulling. If you are also a collector, maybe try some. But I recommend you guys having at least a chance to get to the 45k gems to summon for here. But we'll get more interesting banners in the future. We get some banner with Rock Bouquet. I really want to get that banner with Rock Bouquet. We also have some damage dealers that are more interesting and more diverse. Do you recommend summoning for this event banner? Okay, use Flurry in your party, you need it for the event missions. Oh, I was using but I removed it because he didn't get a bonus. Undefined Areas is here. Yo, long time no talk, super chat, super share. Oh, that's quite a lot of time. Remember you, thank you for joining us. You still play Volcar Anatomia. Thank you for appearing here and watching. This is a different game, but I don't know if you're playing this. But thank you for joining us. Charlie Spida is saying no bonus drop for Flurry through. Why do you need him? Yeah, well, let's see here special. We have special missions here. You can see there are two. The first one is clearing daily missions. Interesting. Then we need to... This means that the farming process of this event is even lower than I thought. We have to do some style level ups. This is interesting, very easy to do. Then we have Monica Christmas Operation 2, and that has get some presents, lots of presents, and then there are some event quests with featured character. Well, we are using featured characters. Then we have more presents, lots of presents. We'll be getting a lot of 8 puzzle pieces, so we can limit break and cap our characters. We have some silver ones as well. There's a lot of Christmas presents that they want us to get. They want us to get 5,000. I think it's very easy to get that amount. Then we have to defeat some enemies with Flurry in party. Yeah, we have to defeat enemies with Flurry. But maybe the other Flurry, or this one. The other Flurry doesn't have a bonus, or does he? Okay, we will probably clear most of these ones, and it's 12 days to do that. Very interesting. Let's see if everyone will stay here, mostly because Flurry is necessary for 4 missions in the event. What's the most overpowered units coming up in the next game? I need to do some more research to say this. I do not want to say something that it's not exactly true. So I know the Rock Bouquet is good. I still don't remind the name of all characters. There are some other ones that I know they are strong, but I will fail to remember their names. And I don't have my browser open now because it was freezing my string. So now let's just keep going on the event to see if we can hit a roadblock. Acellus, the other SS Rouge, SS Albert, the one with Mirza armor. All versions of Albert are strong in the Japanese version. All have different uses. The last one that came in Japan is very, very strong. Very agile. He has a very high Agi for a word user. Very interesting character because Agi is something that you will need in the future. Most enemies will have very high values of Agi and they will attack before you. Meaning that you will be dead before you can do anything else. And you can pass out parry to the other versions of Albert as well. So now let's see. You need 2 flurries in party to kill 200 enemies. I will do that, but not right now. Let me get some more drops. I want to be that very beast. Just to get some silver shards. Silver shards are nice because I probably want to build some as style characters. At least Undine. I want to build Undine. Yeah, the event is a massive letdown for the people that are in the current late game, in my opinion. Yes, I think it's very easy. Every enemy is dying very fast, even to 300 damage. But I say that we got prepared for this. The Japanese version got this event when the game was an infant. Those people didn't know how to do a lot of stuffs. You guys have some guides, videos and all those other stuff that helps understanding the game more. And so we are stronger than them when were on this first week of playing. So Julian is saying that Acellus and the other SS Rouge, yeah, he already read this. So these 3 pieces, haha, I'm not complaining. Yeah, let's get all the 3 pieces. Hello there, sure, long time I saw you. Are you still on Anatomia? Lushifa is asking me. Yeah, I still play. I'm playing right now on my backup PC. It works very slowly on my backup PC and I'm farming for some stuff. The event is ending and still didn't farm it for everything. But don't really release all that many videos for Volcar Anatomia because do you want to know the truth? The truth is, if I release Volcar Anatomia videos, it may even hurt my channel. But I'm still doing, but just not that many times because there are not many people watching Volcar Anatomia videos since a long time ago. And this is why I started playing War of Visions and then now Romancing Saga. Romancing Saga, I really love the series, so I had more reasons to play. But I had to search for more games because Volcar Anatomia is kinda not successful anymore, or was it even successful? And when I release a video, YouTube has certain things that, first of all, if you release a video and your subs do not watch it, it starts hurting your channel because they will stop receiving notifications for your videos, and you also do not get recommended. You understand? If I keep releasing videos for Volcar Anatomia now that I have more content for Romancing Saga, it means that maybe the Romancing Saga players will not watch or at least click on Volcar Anatomia. It's understandable, my videos about Volcar Anatomia, and they will stop receiving notifications because they are not watching my content. So unless I release at least one for a week, one video for a week, it's okay. But releasing videos for Volcar Anatomia every single day would not work for me anymore. Sorry, it's just the truth. So let's get back to Romancing Saga. Raya is asking, how do you use Albert's power effectively? Put him in frontline information to take enemy attacks. Yeah, you have to use this formation. There's another one, Sand Desert, something like that. You get him on the front. You use any attack that increases parry. Even his normal attack increases parry. Parry, no, sorry, taunt. And then you use parry and he will negate any type of damage. It's even better when you use him with Rouge, because Rouge has stealth, and stealth reduces the chances of getting attacked as well. So it increases even more the chance of parry working with your Albert on the front line. This is why I'm always using Sophia and Albert and Rouge together. The other two is the ones that will change with time, but these two will never change in my squad. So someone is asking here, did you play Hero Cantare? It's awesome. I'd never played Hero Cantare, but I do not understand any of the characters. I do not know the franchises. And I saw the gameplay, and I know the game has a Korean design. I don't really like Korean games because they are made to play exhaustively. You have to play it forever. So this is why I'm not playing Hero Cantare and didn't even try. But also because I don't know the series that they cover, and playing a game from a franchise that you do not know when you're playing the mobile games is strange. Just like 7 Deadly Sins. I do not know 7 Deadly Sins, never watched it, the series, and then playing the mobile game was a strange experience for me. I know that it's a high quality product, but it also wants you to play the whole day, just like War of the Visions. So Lucifa is asking, maybe Tales of Cristoria when it release. Yeah, I'm very excited to play Tales of Cristoria because, first of all, the game is getting delays. And why is good when a game has delays? It means that the developers don't want to release a bad product. They want to make a good experience, even though if the game may be pay to win or something like that. I know that there are layers of pay to win on Tales of Cristoria, but the developers are not releasing it if it is buggy, if it doesn't meet their expectations. So I think they are very careful with their games. And I'll be playing that. You can expect me to release videos even before release, if everything goes well. So Sunny S is asking me if I tried Dragon Ball Legends. No. I do play Saint Seiya, Shining Soldiers. I really enjoyed that game, but I know that there's no global audience for that. So I have another channel. It's Portuguese only. And on that channel, I release content for Saint Seiya, Shining Soldiers. I doubt there's anyone here that knows that game. It's a very good game, very free to play. You can use tickets to skip lots of content, and it means that you can play it without being stressful. Very nice game. I may stream it sometimes for people to just know this game. So let's see, Bowser LK is here. Hi Bowser. For those that do not know, Bowser is one half a friend of mine from Discord channel. He was the one that was my 1000 subscribers, because we had this intern joke that you should be the one, because we were always discussing, we enter some arguments, we enter some fights, but Those where you are one of my most one of the friends in the internet that I most care about. He's saying notifications probably still work even if they don't watch. Haven't watched Volcar Anatomia video since the 11th times listen story and you still get my notifications. Oh, that's interesting to hear, Bosworth. Because some people were saying that they didn't get any notifications anymore, and I thought this was because they were not watching any more videos. Ace is saying that Hero Kantai is an idle game. I heard about this, I think, yesterday. I was checking a FG3000 video, and he was saying something. So guys, do you want me to raise the volume of the game so you can get to hear a little of the soundtrack? This game has an awesome soundtrack. So Tenjin Sid is here. Hey, oh hey Tenjin Sid, welcome to the stream. AC is saying again that Hero Kantai is not grinding at all. It's an idle game and the dailies are so easy. 15 minutes and you're done. Seriously, I thought it was a Korean game. Yeah, now we have hard difficulty. Okay. We already have close to 1,000 presents. Counting the many presents that we'll be getting with the missions, I think we will be able to get everything very fast. This is interesting. When a game doesn't want you to play the whole day. I'm kinda getting used to games that do that to me. So, maybe I'll change some of my characters because you can see that neither Katarina or Albert can gain status. I don't know, maybe hard will be harder. Cree IT is asking if I'm going to play Sino Alice. I got this on the past stream as well. Sino Alice has a very high value product, at least for art. But art, not animations. I don't like animations on Sino Alice. I don't really like the gameplay and the guild system. So I may try just for try and I can make a review about my impressions. But if I do like, I can play that game, but I don't know. I don't have high expectations for Sino Alice. Also, I don't think the company that is releasing it, I know that it's the same company on the Japanese version. If they are they know what they are doing. They closed one game with like 3 months of releasing it. And I said on the past stream as well that releasing a game with your best collaboration possible, because they have near prints money because of 2B. And they are releasing the game already with 2B, so they do not trust their own product. They do not trust their own product. If they did trust, they will just wait to see if the game can live by itself and then later release a collaboration. So I don't know. I don't really understand if they are doing this right. So Yuno Gawari is saying that he is enjoying just listening to me talk. Thank you. I am changing the way I talk and the way I make videos. I am using I got some new microphone. My wife gave it to me, and then I don't need to screen anymore, because before that I was using my webcam that belonged to my smart TV, and I had to kind of screen to people to understand what I was saying. And then now I have this headphone that is very nice. It's from JBL. It's a very good company, I think, for audio systems. And it has a very good microphone. It's not so loud, but I got some software to increase the volume and make it a little louder. So let's see who else has more to say. Is Azami good? If you have SS Azami, is S Azami good? Yeah, she is good because you can learn submission, and Azami has very high Agi, and she will be able to reduce the strength of enemies very fast. So let's see, someone is saying that the hates are the same level as Fate Grain Order. That's from Hero Kantai, I think. No. LDE is saying that Knights of the Zodiac is only favorable to pay-to-play players. No. Knights of the Zodiac, I think you are mistaken. I think you are saying Knights of the Zodiac Awakening. That's a totally different game. That one is by Tencent. The other game I say it's Saint Seiya Shining Soldiers by Bandai. They are different games. Let's see, would you say this Christmas unit's worth summoning? Zaro Monster is asking me. I must say that it is if you have Azami, so you have a better reason to summon for. Monica is strong, but she is more of specialist. She will do a lot of damage against undead, and she will be, I think, the best character to face this type of enemy. Julian is more useful for more time. But that's it. They are not exactly characters that you are missing out by not summoning. Let's see who else says here. John Hera is asking, there are games that do not respect your time. I hate them. War of the Visions is just like that. I'm still playing, I don't know why, but it doesn't respect my time. Ocarina of Time don't respect my time as well, but I'm not such a fan of the franchise that I still didn't play because of being a fan. But if it was because of the time that I spent playing the game, I would have quit long time ago. Sometimes a game, Romancing Saga Universe also asks you to play more, but actually you can wait till you have time to play. You do not need to play the whole day. There are no PvP. Some games have the PvP orbs that you have to use on specific times. There are content that you have to play on certain time zones, and sometimes you can even log in because of that. But this game is not like that. You can get a large amount of stamina, and then this makes it easier. You can just log in to do expeditions, and then when you have lots of time, you use your stamina potions and you are done. So let's see who else has something to ask. We have yes, it's not for the skills, then the possibility of farming your hard and to increase attributes out a bit more. I don't know what they were talking about. So Bowser is saying will lower sound effects volume and up your music volume, but don't remember if the game had just that option. I don't think the game should have, but I don't know if I did miss it up with that yet or no. Raya is asking if I have a review on Blue. Blue is an AoE damage dealer. He is very strong on what he does when he is needed, but he's not useful for every day because some of the content won't have just so many enemies to deal with, but he is still very strong when you reach the type of content that you need to defeat a lot of enemies on the same time. So let's see if we can change the sound of the game. We can increase the background music. Is it good now? Please say if it's good. I won't increase it to max because it may just be bad. Please tell me. I will just keep playing and then you tell me if it's good. So some people are saying, Mauricio Barisoni is asking, do you level up your just added styles in the party? Yeah, I do give one character to my squad as soon as I want to increase. But I actually noticed that it's not so good to do that. You see, I have Julian here, but he barely gets any status increase. And because when you use a character that has a glowing aura, and either if a stage goes 5 stamina, and even if the stage goes 20 stamina, you are actually losing because of that. Because you are, you could just do 4 runs with 5 stamina instead of 1 run with 20 stamina. But it kind of depends on where stage you are. I need to make a video about this, about farming correctly without spending too much stamina. But if you have a character that are very close to 40 on status, you have to bring them to very hard, chapter 3, 4 or 5. So let's see. That old monster is saying that he didn't get a Zami. Yes, I can pass this out. Yeah. Lucifer is saying Knights of the Zodiac Awakening is not that pay to win, but in 2 months you can get as much as 300 summons. But the hates are just so bad that it's just trying to fake it out of being pay to win. But the worst problem of the game are not the raids, is that there are events that ask you to play on a specific time. You have to play it on a specific time, and I really hate when a game does that, and this was the specific reason why I stopped playing Langrisser. I remember that I was having Jinner, and there was this moment that the game had you to play an event, and this event is a Konopi event, and you have to pay attention, and in the middle of my Jinner, I was always playing the game, and then I noticed that I was losing my moment with my wife when we were having Jinner, and just because of the game. The game, it was not respecting my time. It was kinda abusing my time. And some gacha games in the Japan kind of thinks that the most time you spend force it on a game, it will mean that you spend money. War of the Visions also has a very bad design on this because they have a small amount of energy, and you have to spend to get more ranks, so you can have a large amount of stamina. So you kind of have to login back on 80 or 10 hours, but people that do not spend have to keep coming back into the game every 5 hours or their stamina will hit the cap. This is awful. War of the Visions kinda hits a lot of bad points, a lot of red flags. So let's see if we have more questions. We cat on the beginning of the month if you resist the urge of spending. And they are talking about Knights of the Zodiac. And Shadow Monster was asking, what's the best stage to farm status that isn't the 4 to 5 because I can't reach that yet? I can't answer this right now because I'm working on something that will answer this in the future very soon. I will make a list of stages that are easy to beat and can be beaten by different types of CP in different moments in the game. So wait for this. Sadly, I can't answer you without being... I have to be honest, I have to say something that is precise. I should not say something that I really don't know. So let's see, what's the best things to buy on the Christmas present exchange event box? Get everything. You will probably get everything without having to worry much about it. So, Lushifa is saying that on the spreadsheet they have the status cap. Yeah, we have a nice spreadsheet. I made one before that one went live, but I was trying to mess up with some things that were not on that spreadsheet, like number of enemies, resistance types. So if I manage to finish that because of it being a resource to me, I will also try to make that list a little better, adding my information. But I don't know if I will be able to, because it's I'm like that. I'm a perfectionist, so sometimes I try to make things that take so much time and are not exactly worth. But I like to do that. I always do this type of stuff. With games I play, I make some guides only for myself. I'm crazy. So I think that's why I started being a YouTuber. You stopped Knights of the Zodiac for those being this thing. I hate PvP. I don't really like PvP as well. I don't really like competition, because there are some toxicity in when we have competition. You guys may not know, but I come from a game, it's called Valiant Force, and there was a lot of toxicity, but even the highest members of the community, even moderators, and it even affected me for a while because they were very toxic. They were just trying to let people down with their ways, and I was a top player. I was a top 100 for quite a lot of time, but even then they was just trying to find something that you would just do wrong, tell that you were worse than them or weaker than them or anything. So I don't know, there are a lot of good people that likes competitivity. They are good, they help each other, most of them actually, but there are always those that do not respect other players. They just want to show their superiority. Oh, I'm superior to you. And I think those type of people that want to show superiority all the time, it's just because they are sad. Sadness makes these two people. So what we have here, we have I hate when a game forces you to play the game and doesn't give you the freedom to choose when to play. The biggest letdown for me. Yeah, it's the same thing. I agree with you. I really hate when this happens. A lot of games do that, but it's just a waste. There are good games there that kind of... Because it's like that. When a company makes a game, half of it is from developers that wants to make a good game. The other half is just business. And when the business enters creativity, something bad happens. And what was beautiful and good becomes a disaster. So this is gacha for you guys. But not for Romancing Saga. This game this hits all the good things that I would like to have on a game. Because we know gacha is just business, guys. It's not made to be good. Sometimes they try to make it to be good at the same time that they want to make money. But sometimes they just want money. They just hire good artists and good things because they need it to get money. But not because they want to make something beautiful. Just because they need it to be high quality. So that's people saying, what's the best armor we can farm? We can only farm a Harity armor so far because they didn't have that on very hard of chapter 5. So we can only farm a, and there's tiger armor or something like that. That is good because it adds strength, but it depends if your character needs strength or not. So let's see, a type protective armor is good to me as well. If there will be a collaboration, what do you wish to have? The only game that I know that would be interesting to have collaboration with this one is Last Claudia, because they also have sprite art and it's very interesting. Final Fantasy games also, because they also have sprite art. I don't know. I don't want to have a collaboration with something that is way too diverse. Just like say, okay, let's have a collaboration with Nier. Here, there is no 2D art on Nier. You see, this is the type of collaboration that I do not want to see on this game. But I think they do not do collaborations. I never saw. People say that they only did one with the... on Japan it was with the prefecture of their the region of the director. It's something like that. They was not game. It was nothing related to game. It was a collaboration, a very strange collaboration. So let's see. Staging cities farming CP on the daily glowstones. It's working well. You went from 14k to 16k today. Yeah, this is a very nice place for it to farm. When I was playing it, I was getting very amazed by how many status I was getting. Every single run I was getting status. That's because when I made that video guide, I talked about that, because it was that moment where I was having little trouble, and when I went to do some glowstone dungeons, it was saving my ass. I was not dying as much as I was before. So that's why I recommend you guys to play a little on glowstone dungeons. So do you put protective armor on status users? Yeah, I sometimes do. There are lots of equipment that increase intelligence. I always search for those that increases intelligence and resistance. You know, Gawari, Tiger and Protective Armor are the only two you can farm, so you have to think about it. I change the armors depending on the content I'm currently running. Yeah, we don't have many options with armor so far, but we will have. Some events we also dropped some S versions of some armors that we have that it will be better than we have now. Yeah, that's smart. Okay, so let's keep going here. So guys, let me say something here. If you guys want to support the stream, you can do so by using the super chat button, or either the coffee link that you have on the description, or even the Patreon. I'm trying to get a new gig because my PC is not so strong. It kind of freezes if I have too many things open, and my editing is very slow because of that. So if you want to help the stream, and if it won't make a difference for you, you can help me by using the super chat button. And thank you for coming to this stream, and it was a surprise one. But I think if this game releases new content on every day of the week, being the same day as today, I will probably make live streams with all new releases, because I know that it's good to solve some questions, some doubts. So I can also do some summons, but we are losing watchers. We have only 83 now. I don't think we'll hit 150. I think I aim it too high. I don't know if I will summon. I just want to see if we can get too many gens when we reach the end of the event. Shadow Monster is saying, just because a game is made for mobile doesn't mean it can't be good. I have been playing Dokkan for years, great game. Another It is another amazing one, and now Romancing Saga, great first impression. Yeah, that's because those companies had a larger number of people wanting to make a great game and a lower number of people wanting to monetize it. But this is still business. These 3 games you mentioned have monetization, and they probably succeed. And this is interesting because Romancing Saga Universe is always on the top 10 on Japan. They really love this game. It makes more money than Brave Exvius, it makes more money than War of the Visions, even though the game is just so generous with gems and events and characters. That means that if you love the game, you may spend to support it, not because you need to spend. Some games you make more money by forcing people to think that they need to spend. Those times people will do, but they will also lose these players more easily, because if they get frustrated with the results of their pullings or with how the direction of the game is going, they will rage quit, and they for sure will do that. I just saw this today on Facebook. Some people playing War of the Visions yet again. They stopped playing the game because some design decisions and some other things that are going with that game. Gumi always goes to some periods with their designs that are questionable. They seem to rush some stuff all the time that doesn't really make sense. It was not a time to rush some stuff, and they just rush. that. I don't understand Gloomy decisions. So okay, let's see. We don't have any more questions. If you want to ask something, we are just clearing the new event. There are a lot of stages. It's good because we can get some more rewards. And you see the 10th stage. How many stages we have on normal? We have 15. We go up to 17, but there are story quests as well. So maybe this is the last one. Favorite pet. No, favorite pet. Yeah, it's the last one. So this is just so easy to clear. Makes no sense. Do we unlock very hard? I don't think so. Let's do. So okay, Charles Pita is saying 17.8 K gift boxes to get all the action shop. Someone was saying 20k. No problem. Do you put protective armor on staff users? Oh, sorry, I was searching for old answers, old questions. Okay, 3IT is saying thank you for all your help, share and chat. Thanks for coming. Thanks for joining us. Please come back later on the on the next live stream. I will probably do on weekends and one on the week. On the weekend I'll probably do on Saturday. Probably. We'll be talking about that, and I will make something here to I will make an announcement on my community part of YouTube. Hey, so Conceptual Alpaca just donated. Thank you for helping me out. You are a Brazilian player, I know, because it was Unreal. Thank you for that. Brazilian is not on a good moment right now. My family was not on a good moment in some weeks before, because, well, I work with fixing stuff, fixing PC, some consoles. I also fix that, notebooks, laptops, and some other electronic stuff. And then when we have the quarantine, no one wanted to bring anything for me to fix. So it was not an easy time, and I was releasing content for YouTube as well, and it was not easy most of the time. And at least there was some things that the government was doing to help out people that were kind of getting more hit by the quarantine. So it all went well, and I'm very thankful that everything went well. I also have to thank my wife because she's always supporting me. It's not an easy thing to do because I'm a content creator. Sometimes you cannot expect good things to come. So things are rough here right now. Yeah, Conceptual Alpaca, thank you for helping me out. I know that it's not easy. It's not very easy. But I know that a lot of other countries and other people are also being hit by the quarantine and also all the things related to COVID. Sometimes games helps us get a little far or a little off from what's happening on the world, but every day you have to remember what is happening because it affects you, it may affect your family. So stay strong over there, care about each other, and just try to protect yourselves. That's all I can say. So G Purwanto is saying, I will have Zami, Gustav, and Katarina. Which one should I drop from my party? Because I already use Albert, Ruge, and Sophia. Use the same three that I use. These are a very strong squad. So you think that you can use Zami, Gustav, and Kat? Actually, the problem is you should use Gustav and Katarina together because they are slash damage. And you should use Azami and probably another strike damage. Strike or blunt, I always use the same wording for both. Maybe Terry, you can farm for Terry and use Terry alongside your Azami because they are blunt damage dealers. You can, actually, if you want to use a more diverse squad, you should remove Katarina or Gustav and put Azami because you will have more damage types. But actually, in the future, you want to have a different squad for blunt damage, a different squad for pierce damage, and a different squad for slash damage. So, Yuno Gawari is saying, if you make a schedule, please make a community post. I love to tune into all your future streams. Thank you for saying that. I will probably do that and also make a poll so you guys can decide the best day of the week to do this. One will be when we have updates. So, now that we know that this is very easy to clear, we can actually use a full squad of of the bonus characters. We have to use Blurry as well. I didn't want to exchange all the things on the shop because when I will make a video about the event, I don't want it to be graded out because I already got So we also have lots of good things here. Only $2. Yeah. Oh, okay. So someone was asking me if they should get everything from here. Actually, do not get the weapon enchant, any of the weapon enchantment materials, because they are not worth. Even the black chain is easy to farm, but get it because it means that you don't need to run that stage. Get everything from here. Get the armor. This armor seems interesting. Good resistances, especially against cold. So now that we have this cleared, let's see the event missions. How far are we on the event missions now that we have cleared the event? Very, very easy event. I think people can clear this with like 15-20 status on their main characters. We cleared a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. Whoa, a lot of stuff. We don't have that many things to clear. Probably just using Flurry and defeating 200 enemies will be enough to clear the whole rest of the event. Yeah. Very nice that we have this type of event that can be cleared very easily. But maybe they did this because they released a second part for Christmas. Do the second part has a different event? Do any of you guys know? I still didn't search for this information. So you can ask me more stuff if you want me to try to do some other stuff as well. I don't know if I should summon. We are losing spectators. Zedo Monster is asking you what's the current max status we can get on characters. We can get 45. My last video kind of explains a little, but we have to dwell a little more on this because some characters can get more than 45 because of their base bonus being negative or positive. It's different. So you can see here we have my Katarina. She has more than 45 with her bases. Let's just check her out here. When I remove this, you can see she has 8 points on STR because she got some by style level ups, but she probably has only 1 or 2 bonus. So look at how much STR she has right now. She has way more than 45, but it's because she got 8 from other sources. So 8 minus 57, we have 49. Probably she has 4 of bonuses, or we got this by style level ups. I'm not so sure. But the base, if you don't remove the base, your character has some negative and positive. She has -3 on nagging. You can see here. You can only be assured if you didn't evolve the style of your character. You can go here and check some styles to understand this better. Like go to someone that it's on style level 0, like Flurry. Flurry is the style level 0, and you can go here on CP and then you turn off. You can't turn off when you're on the screen. This is strange. Why do you can only do that on each parties and not on styles menu? Sometimes they made some strange decisions. So now let me check if I can see it on this screen. Okay, now we can click on CP. Yeah. No, I can't. How I was able to see that information that I don't remember how it is was when I was checking here. Oh yeah, it has to be this screen. They need some quality of life updates to make these things easier to find. It makes no sense. So I think I need to check someone that has a level 1 style. I don't know who can be here. Julian. I think Julian has a level 1 style. Maybe even Cat. Let me see Cat. Let's see. I think Cat has level 1. So you can see Cat doesn't have anything. 0, 0, 0, 0. Doesn't have any bonus, either negative or positive. Let's see another character. These characters probably don't have as well. So let me remove. Yeah, 0. That's strange. You see, she changes a little. Yeah, because of the bonus from style. But some characters do not have anything added to them. So let's see who else has some questions. What's the current... okay, I already answered that. I'm farming presents with only bonus styles and they are on level 23. Nice. This doesn't have a part 2, however there will be a part 2 launch celebration. Know that we have another Christmas event, don't we? She has STR for this word. Yeah, oh yeah, she has bonus STR for this word. You were right on that. But we also have bonuses, positive or negative. It's just that it doesn't always appear on the screen. So I think I will just summon. I'm not so sure. Or maybe I should summon and then make a different video. I will just remove this part where I summon and release on a different video. So we have only 76 people watching now because I think this is lasting for too long. Maybe if we hit 80, I don't know if people shared this link, but we can summon for this now. No clue, you can't remember. Do you know what the player rank cap? Someone said that it's 90.99, or that there's no max. 99.99. I don't know. So well, let's do a summon on stream. Let me just get a cup of water. I'm thirsty right now. Hey guys, I'm back, and now it's time for us to pull. I know that there are at least 81 people watching this. I will also release a different video about this later. That will be wild. Stamina caps us at any point or keeps going up? No, it keeps going up and up and up. Do you have a full day stamina? I mean that the cap can get so high that it will probably be very amazing to have like 90-99 stamina cap. Okay, so we should try to summon now. I'm on the wrong parts of the banner. So wish me luck, guys. There are more people coming out. We have 87 now. Wish me luck, wish me luck. Good luck. Poster is here saying good luck. Think my bro. Mauricio saying they only have Monica and Julian for event bonus. 20 is better than nothing. Didn't pull. Rogue Story missions and Mythos to get that. Okay, I will do a pull right now, so wish me luck. Let's go. Let's see what we have here. Okay. Doesn't mean anything when a monster appears, but a kick is good. It's always good when she does a kicking. Okay, we'll go slowly now because I want to see everything I'm getting. Yeah, I want to see everything I'm getting here. Oh, we are getting a new character already. Windy Christmas. Oh no. Ah, this is nice. This is nice. First pull, you guys give me luck. You guys give me luck. First pull, guys. This is awesome. I wanted Monica because I want to use her. I know she's not as good, but I want to use her. Even when she's resisted, even if it's not against Undead. I may just use the base version and learn one technique from this one. So, really nice, really nice. Kyle? Very wild. Just tell your friends that we are doing some summons on livestream. I know that everyone loves when someone is summoning. Nora. Johan, I think I don't have Johan. I really like this character on SaGa Frontier 2. Really awesome. I want to get this. I'm getting the two versions of him. Johan S and Johan A. Okay. So I'll be answering after I finish my pullings. So please understand that, or else the separate video will be strange. Let's keep summoning, keep commenting, but I'll be replying when I finish all my summonings. We got Monica on our first pull. Now we have Sultan Cross. This is awesome. So I'm really happy, guys. Really happy with this. Gacha has that odd feeling of getting lucky. So let's do once more. Oh. Ah, the machine exploded. Oh man, this is an SS guarantee. It can be Julian. If it's Julian, we will be very wild. Julian is just prophetizing that he will come with an SS style. He's a prophet saying, wait for me, wait for me. Wait for me. We have another Johan. Just because I said I like the character. And he comes twice already. Barbara. I want SS Barbara. Really want SS Barbara. So... ah, Zami is here. So if we get Julian, at this time we will have everything. We can stop summoning. Another Windy. But when I know that once when I summoned and the machine exploded, I still didn't get an SS. I wonder if it's this time the same. Ah, someone told me once that when a machine explodes, it means that you got a feature. It doesn't mean that it's an SS. Let me see or not. Alright, I think we already have 10. Who is this one? Is it blue? Who I am, blue or rouge? Yeah, it's blue. I don't have blue, so this is pretty awesome. Yeah, now we have blue. 1 USS. Okay, so I am very lucky. And you guys wish me lucky and this is working. Let's do once more. Kiki. Sometimes when she does a kick, you can still get an SS. My guys are congratulating me on the stream. Thank you for this. Thank you for giving me luck. Okay. Laura also seems to have a very good SS style. I'm hoping for pulling for her as well in the future. Please. We have asked Julian now. Emerald. Emerald also has an SS. Give me her an SS. Mikhail. Azami. But I already got S Azami. I could have just stopped for now, but I kind of wanted to feel lucky again. This is the curse of gacha. You always want to feel lucky. I think I'll stop on my next SS. If I summon an next SS and it's not Julian, I will probably stop. Okay, there was 2 new characters. No, nothing appeared on the screen. This usually means that you didn't get anything good. So, I think I'll start skipping something here, or else this video will be very long. Or do you guys want to watch the full animation? And you like the suspense? Please tell me. They all need. I know this guy has an SS version. If I remember correctly. So please tell me, do you want to watch the full animations? Oh no, it's a Zami. That is a Zami. Oh guys, now we feel lucky. Now we can build that martial arts spot. Now we can build that one. You only need now Kaiser now. And you see that this summon didn't have any kicking. Yeah, we can build that. This guy is also interesting. Hope he gets an SS in the future. We have now a Zami. Yeah, finally. AoE damage. We want that. We want that. Ruining SS damage. Abilities. She is pretty fine. And she increases her Agi. That's what makes her very strong. I already have a weapon for her. I said that I would stop. But now I'm very far on this. I have to go to Lucian. Julian. Sorry. Not Lucian. Explode this machine, please. It didn't explode. Yeah, I want to put Azami together with Kaiser, but I have Cat. I can use two together. I said I want to answer, but I want to. I have to. You guys give me luck. We are doing very fine, so I will make a version of this later, so you guys can watch on the YouTube without having to rewatch the whole stream. Pure damage machine, SS Azami. Yeah, now we have S Azami as well for Christmas, so we can build her exactly as wanted. Windy is just appearing every time. I will probably have a maxed Windy very soon. I think Windy has an SS version. Another Windy. I already have item. I already summoned for my S Azami. Windy really likes me. Nothing here on this time. I see two things crossing the screen. I think I'm happy because it will explode, and it did. It just exploded, guys. Something good will come from here. Another Azami. You already have Azami. Yeah, they can give me Julian. They can give me Julian now. I'll be happy with this. I can stop spending my gens. Okay, we have James. We have Minerva. I think this keeps up with the suspense of watching Guinea. I really hope to get a hammer with Earth Element so I can use Guinea. Yeah, we have a guarantee. Where is my guarantee? Where is my guarantee? We got Rouge. A Rouge will be good if you didn't have SS Rouge. Another Monica? She's on the center. Has to be her. Hmm. Oh. Why not Julian? Why not Julian? Hmm. Not so bad, okay. We'll get some limit breaks. Okay. Nah, I went too far. I have to keep going. Went too far already. I should skip this banner as well. I don't know why I'm doing this. Just because we're doing this live and we wanted to do. Let me start to skip the animations or else we will stay on this forever. At least I can go for the guarantee, so... I still have a lot of gems to get. I still didn't get my 3000 gems from the global launch. Another guarantee, it seems? No. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, we just got greedy. We shouldn't have done that, but we did. Ooh, this guy looks cool. Willenstein. Okay. So we will have to go for a guarantee on Julian. So guys, let me say again, I know it's not so good to be saying this, but if you guys want to support the stream and support the channel as well, you can do so by using the super chat button. I am trying to purchase a new gig to keep releasing content and editing my videos because my current one is becoming too old. It's almost 9 years old now, and getting a new one will help me a lot. This only guarantees an S, I think. Best farm for events, probably the last stage. We got Orion. I don't know if it's the first time I'm getting Orion. Another Azami. Jamil is new. Yeah, first time getting Orion. Finally getting Orion. We are very close to the end, so we have to keep going. Oh. Explode this machine. Yeah, now I will wait for all animations. When it explodes, I think it's worth the suspense. Let's go, let's go. Another Julian. Does Acid Julian also have better chances? Because he's appearing a lot here. Johan as well. One step closer to making your fully paralyzed team. Yeah. The sumo animation is pretty cool. I agree. This is Barbara. Barbara also has paralyze. It's nice because I don't have her. Now I finally have a new character.
I really want to have Barbara because she can also inflict paralyze. But we don't have any spear with a dark element so far, so she won't be complete until we get it. I have so many SS now that I think I won't need to summon for years. Barbara, if I didn't ask for her, I want to test her. I want to see her potential. But I didn't really ask for her. Oops, they clicked on the wrong button. Okay, now we have Barbara. She can paralyze with her S damage, Stardust, S damage, and she can also learn another paralyze attack, I think, from some of her versions. Not sure on that, but okay. We have to keep going. You guys think this is luck? Because we still didn't get Julian. Oh, some kicking, some kicking. You mean Barbara? Yeah, Barbara, I remember someone saying that she's a little tanky. I do not remember all the passives yet on this game. Ah, that's Julian. Or no, it's another Monica. Well. Ah, guys. Finally, we got it. This is pretty nice. And we also hitting 103 subscribers watching. They gave me luck, you guys gave me luck. We can stop now. I don't want to keep pushing further. I don't want to do this anymore. We are finally happy. We have Azami, we have Azami, we have Blue, we have Barbara, we have lots of Monicas. We have Julian. This is nice. I really want to thank you all for keeping this up with me. Yeah, we got it. You guys should make you guys gave me luck. Could you use something here? Well, guys, do one donation to congratulate me on this. Help me out on this because this was amazing. I did this for you guys. I was not supposed to be summoning here, but I did this for the stream. I did it. I sacrificed my gens for the stream. And it's actually a good result. We have all the characters we want. And this guy works pretty fine with Roach because he reduces the will of the enemy and he also reduces stun. He also has stun. Roach also has stun. So I don't know what we'll be doing on this banner now, but we got so many things. So let's see here. Everyone is congratulating me. Can even get a feature with 300 summons. Congrats, 35k, so not so much. So much. He's saying that it's a lot. 15 rolls means 45k gems for a guarantee. We didn't need to go all that much, but only 2 more will give us, but I won't do that, I will save it. Julian has cool artwork, yeah, he has. Now do an only event when it's run on the event. Yeah, I will do that. I'll just reduce my farming. I don't think it was all that bad, we got the 2 characters. Because if we failed to get 1 character, even if we push for the guarantee that we end up with only 1 of the 2, we got the 2 before the guarantee, I think it's a pretty nice result. Have to remember, it's only 1% chance, so 10% chance of getting 1 every time, and an average of at least 1 before it ends. We got 2, so not so bad. We have to understand that, and now let's just go to the exchange shop to see what we can do with this medals. Let's go here, exchange. Yeah, I'll save now 2 white rose, rock bucket. I want both. So, summon medal exchange. What we have here? It was actually 11 pulls. Yeah. Why do this kill so much? Why 3,000? Why? 3,000 for 5 shards? This is too much. Well, guys. Nothing really good here. Makes me sad. Look at why doesn't really make sense. All this for just 15 shards. Why do they do this? This is ridiculous. Should have been a little more than this. Well, I just have to stop. I don't want to keep dealing with this. I will probably get some shards to share with them both. But at least we have everyone now. We can play with all characters. We have Julian. I'm a fan of Julian. So let's see here. You got 2 Monicas even. Yeah, I will have to purchase Julian shards then. Let's see what we have now on styles. Let's see. We have 101 people watching the stream. Let's go to styles. Look how many SS styles do we have now. We have quite a lot. So people are saying Julian has a cool artwork. Now do only event runs. Okay, now you should save 2 right rows. Like I said, you got 2 Monica so far. What you spent was worth it. With those 2 SSs got in draws like as Undyne is as good as an SS. I got Undyne? Did I got Undyne? I didn't got Undyne. Or did I? No, there's no Undyne here. I think you got confused. I got Mariah, I think. I already have Mariah. So, how many SS was it? 5, no 6, including dupes. Yeah, 6 is good because it averages. 11 pulls, 6, it's good. The conversion sucks. Yeah, the conversion sucks. Looks like it's time for you to start farming Terry pieces so you can get those gold pieces in the white crystal exchange. Yeah. Yeah, I'm still missing Gustav, I'm still missing Alkaiser. Which one is better, Monica or Julian? Julian will be useful all the time, especially because he works very well with Rouge. You can see here that Julian has this passive very interesting, that he reduces stun resistance. He also reduces the will of the target. So by reducing will, paralyze will happen more often. He also has some damage increases, and Golden Dragon is an SS damage. Interesting, having a nerd also inflicts stun. But he needs to be very fast to be reliable on stun. I don't really like stun, paralyze is way better, but sometimes the enemy can be stunned but not paralyzed. See damage with his first one, it's not so bad. Moonfall Slash is just like that damage, that skill that all enemies use against you. And some of those enemies that look like dragon use that very often. So, which one is better, Monica or Julian? I think I already answered that. I'm removing part of my headphones so I can watch how I'm talking. Sometimes I think I'm talking and then I'm screaming. So what can we do now with these squads? I think I can do some changes to my squads here. Let's see what we can do with this. Let's choose some squad here. Okay, let's try to make a squad with what we have now. I would choose Julian to be used alongside Rouge. So Julian plus Rouge. Okay, then we need to have more paralyze and stun. So we also have to use Barbara. And we can use what else can we use? We can use. I still didn't get my Katarina S. I need an S Katarina. I'm missing that out. So what else can we bring for paralyze? Suggest me something there. So so far in my reroll account you got SS Guinea, SS Albert, and SS Allen. But I don't have many mages apart from Rouge, so I think I'll stuck in some content. No, Jonshin, you have a good start. Just keep playing the game. Mages can be skipped when at least for the 2 chapter 4 or 5 you can still play it. It's only for some content that you need mages right now, like gold mines, where you get gold. That won't ask you to use some mages. So who else can paralyze here? Let me see if I remember everyone. Gray can paralyze. Unless we'll probably use Sophia. So what you guys thought about summoning? Do you guys think that it was a worth summon? It was a good result? Now let's make a full martial arts squad. No, at least we can do two. We can do Azami and Cat. I'm only missing Kaiser. But I'll probably play Skinny here, because all will do blunt damage. Yep, good result. It was a blessed summon for sure. Yeah, you guys blessed me. So you got 4 new SS styles, and yes, yeah, I do agree. Sometimes you get a lot of SS that are just duplicates, and then it means that you kinda didn't went well as you think. You also got SS Azami, which was the only SS you can farm currently. Yeah, I agree with that as well. I did one multi and got Monica. I think I'm just gonna save for now. I could have stopped it there as well with my Monica. So I just searching for the last character that can do blunt damage. We have a full good squad now. Yeah, we have a full squad for blunt damage. Yeah, this is nice. I don't need to summon anymore. So we have a squad that is good to be used for paralyze. Then we have a blunt squad. Now we will make another one. This one will be pierce. Let's make a pierce damage squad. To make a pierce damage squad, I can use Fat Robbie. Can I make a full pierce squad now? I wonder. I will get the Christmas Monica. You just pulled 2 Julians in one pull. You should stop. You should stop. First pull. We have more Pierce now. We can use Barbara. I have Mikhail as well. So let me replace Albert. Yeah. And with that we have a full squad. We only using Sophia as healer. I know that this doesn't really work. I'm just making for fun these squads here. Full Pierce plus Sophia. Yeah, we don't have any more Pierce. But it's okay. We now finally can make some squads that can work for more content. We only have 2 mages though. 2 mages. We will be lacking mages in the future. Yeah. So now let's just run more of the event runs with a full squad to see how many bonuses we'll be getting. So let me edit parties again. Forgot about it. Okay, let's see. I was party 10, I think. So easy to clear that. Now I need to change her for this Monica here. And we'll be getting the good Julian. Only 2 arrows. We'll be getting Azami S. Yeah, she gets 3 grout hits. Okay, the event isn't hard. I can beat it with a full event squad except Monica, because I only have her SS. It did 4 moons in the end. I'll read a ready thread that this banner is bad. Yeah, the banner is not so good, but if you read too much Reddit, you won't ever pull. Because people there know about banners that are from 1 year in the future. And if we wait for 1 year, we won't ever summon again. You will be always waiting. So I don't know. Maybe summon if you want to. No one should tell you what to do. Only if you are asking. We have to use that blurry. So what's the last bonus? I don't remember. Though I don't believe there is a SS Flurry even on Japan. He is, however, still well used in a jammer composition alongside Cat. This Cat here, are you saying? I know that Katarina still does good damage, even though she is outclassed. Okay. Hey, yeah, if you are way too much, you miss out part of the experience. And summoning is part of the gacha experience. You do not play the game. What else should you do? Okay, let's use this one. Ah, the other cat, yeah. Cat is probably very popular in Japan, right? This one is not maxed, so I think my most invested is this end. Do you think we can beat the event with this squad? She can learn something here. Evil Crush or Key Blast. Let this Evil Crush. Monica can use Mega Trust. She doesn't really need this. Shock Rush is better. And Julian can inherit some skill as well. Whirlwind. Knee Split. Knee Split is not so bad. But I think I'll go with Whirlwind for now. No, I think it's better to use Knee Split. At least 3 BP. SS Cat's Trumbull really pulled through content on my first account. Somehow she's still one of the most used units. People love cat characters. Characters with cat ears. Especially on Japan. Let's just send some people on the expedition, then we will check how many drops you get by using a full event squad. Knee Split for debuff. Yeah. It's also 3 BP, you can use it every time. You can get shards. That's pretty awesome. Some shards can drop from here. Okay, he's not getting any more drop. Maybe if I get the original version, let's see. Four characters can get more from here. Monica, Julian. Monica, Julian, Azami, and Windy. It's the same Windy. There are only 4 characters from here. Let's see if we can defeat this. So Cat has passive for gold gain, so she's good for farming. Yeah, I know that. She gets a 10%, but it's gold is so needed on this game that you will always need it. Thanks, dude. Yo, I can finally play. Did you exchange for the Christmas Snowman? Not yet. This formation is terrible. Azami should never be placed on that deck. 0 damage. Can anyone kill enemies here? I don't think they can survive this. I think I need to get at least one strong character to help out. At least maybe Albert or maybe Katarina. She's learning new skills. Kick thrust. This is not so good. Whoa, 200 damage. I need to use overdrive. Level the styles for the passives. Yeah, you are right. She already learned a submission. They are learning new skills very fast. They are very, very weak. Let's use our overdrive. We will see if we can defeat. Evil Crush. Critical against the Undead. Thank you for the stream, not leaving, but I just wanted to say you are the embodiment of what I hope the romancing saga room the community becomes. Thank you for helping out newer players. Thank you for saying that. I really try to be a source of a resource for players, and also want to try to help people. And if you see that I'm doing this, thank you for saying that. SS Albert for tank and sustain CC get HP regen. Yeah, I will have to just use at least one good character, or else they will just die all the time. But he's paralyzed. He's paralyzed. Maybe we can do this, guys. Maybe we can do it, even with this weak squad. Let's see how many drops will we get. And we will also be getting some good status on the event itself. Yeah. Learning spells. This one uses a spell. That's interesting. Whoa, 148. 240 bonus. So, you know, after you said that, I'm really grateful for what you said. I forgot to change my setup again. Azami is on the back. 2 damage. Oh, guy, now I have Azami. I think this went pretty well, because having Azami now will mean, like I said, I can build a full blunt damage squad. I can stop summoning for quite a lot of time till we get the next seasonal or timed limited banner. Get the Christmas version of Nobleman. He gives more drop, I think. The game doesn't tell you that, but I will get it. Maybe it has a better grout hit. I hope it does. Whoa. Whoa. I think we won't be able to do this. We need to use some expedition tickets on the squad. Oh, he learned a new technique. You see that we are learning all the techniques very fast now. Oh yeah, I always try to help out with new communities. I did the same when I was playing Volcar Anatomia, but I think we never had a great community because of not many people were interested in the game. I mean, not a great community in numbers, but there were a lot of good helping people. So how does resistance work in this game anyways? It most definitely did not feel like a Final Fantasy multiplier as expected. I was thinking it probably mods the damage before the flat mitigation from end. Bowser is asking this. Actually, the resistance works differently because we have at least 3 types of physical damage and 5 types of magical damage. And even hybrid damage. So the resistance is based on this part of the screen where you check your characters, long press, and then you have resistance by going here. You can see the resistance. So Azami gets more damage from Pierce, but she gets more resistant when she's affected by Plant. So this is where you see it. Some characters also have resistance to status elements. Sometimes it comes from the equipment that you are using. So you can change the resistance of your characters, you can make them even stronger against some type of damage, and even try to fix their weaknesses. So this is how it works. You can see lots of different resistance, that's why you need lots of different characters and styles. So let me change this setup. I will remove this guy a little. So change formation. Azami needs to be here, probably. I think this works, and then I will just remove this snowman for a little and then get my Albert. I still need to do some runs with him, I know, but I will do this later. Okay, we need to change the snowman. Just a little, so we can get more status, and then I will just get him back to the same place. So let me see if everyone is asking something more. I just back in the game, I have SS Albert, Blue, Cat, Eileen, and Aisha. I feel Aisha is the easiest to swap for Sophia, am I right? Yeah, you are right. You are extremely right. So let me just get some expeditions from here. I don't like to see this exclamation point. So let's see, also he heals so he can help out. Ah yeah, the snowman heals. No sweet happy gaming, thank you. Got lucky, yes you can swap Aisha for Sophia since you have Eileen, yeah. Very easy to swap for Sophia. Best characters so far is Sophia and Rouge, and they are both free. And then after we have Azami, and then we have Albert. So you didn't even try Subir attacks, because I know that this event is lasting for a whole month. We don't need to go there. So will there be a video highlighting strong characters we should be all save for the future? Not anytime soon. I need at least 3-4 days to try to make this video, and I think we have more important things to talk about. But we will eventually do a list about the future characters. I need to study them. I do not want to just get a list from Altina or GameMark and just translate it and say, oh, who save for this and that. I need to understand why they are strong. I need to understand the characters I'm saying. I know some YouTubers just go there to wikis on Japan and translate that and say, oh, do that, do the summon for those, save for this. I'm not like that. I have to understand why the character is strong or not. That's just me. So, this will make an amazing vid. Yeah, I know that it will make, because people want to save, they want to feel rewarded when they summon for. But it's not exactly the best time for me to do this. I'm still studying the current characters we have. I can study them more now that I have more options. And talk about future units, while we still didn't talk about the present units. It doesn't make sense for me. But I know that will give me a lot of views. The only worth thing getting on the Christmas exchange. Nothing is worth there as I see. But shards is still better than everything else. Nothing there is limited. That's the right approach, kudos. These events last 11 days, not a month. I said the one that lasts for 1 month for Subir. Subir event lasts for the whole month, so I will not be playing Subir for now. Okay. So guys, and sorry to say this again, but if you want to support the stream, you can do so by using the super chat button. I'm trying to build another gig to produce more content and also edit, because the one I'm currently using is very old. It's turning 9 years already and very laggy. When I'm streaming, I can have anything else open or else it just freezes. So everything that I get from my channel will go towards building a better gig, so I can make better content without having to lag. Sometimes I spend like 5 hours editing, and it could have been reduced to 1 hour and a half if I had a better gig. Oh, she's learning more spells. If I do have S and A Claudia, yeah, I do have. This is nice that this event is easy because we can train a lot of characters on the same time, getting double status and also farming. Very nice. We'll probably get some shards for the snowman as well, but I haven't seen it drop yet. Is it? I wonder if it's a very low hate. Worth to use jewels for stamina? No, it's not worth. If you are using jewels for stamina, it's probably because you're already very far in the game, because you don't have stamina potions anymore. And if you are so far in the game, do you really think you need more stuff? Can't you wait a little? This game is not a rush. At least not now. We have a lot of time to clear the content we have. Yuno is saying only after you have at least level 80, just because gel stamina increases with your level. Yeah, but the cap is still low if you consider that we can get... I have like rank 140 already, and I never used a jewel to restore my stamina. Did you get some stamina with your artist on Monster Training Cave? Because you can get some there, you can get 20 from there. Yeah, paralyze it. Albert will always save the day. You got Christmas Monica. How many times you summoned 4 Fencing Fox? Yuno says that he agrees with me. What you mean with you agree with me? About the future units and present units, or about anything else I said? Oops. The temperature is changing here on my residence, so it's not so cold right now. About stamina use, okay. What do you guys think? You really want a new tier list about upcoming characters? I will be working on a tier list because about the current characters, because the current tier list that I saw people releasing on the internet, I heavily do not agree with them. I saw at least 2 tier lists, and I heavily disagree with some options. So there was some people on my Discord channel saying that, trying to justify those tier lists, but I do not agree. You can see Albert is very strong. One of the best reasons for you to reroll on this game is for a roll for Albert, and he's not even an SS in any of the tier lists I saw. I do not understand this. Really do not understand why people are hating Albert low. They are probably just reading through Ultima or Gmark on Japan, translating that and trying to use reason for him to be less than SS tier. He is the most important character after Rouge and Sophia in my opinion. Everything else can be replaced. Azami is very strong, I know that, but she is damaged, mostly damaged and now debuff with submission. Okay. But utility is always what makes a character be really worth endure, sustain more time. If you only want power, you get out damaged and outclassed very soon. The mic was bad. I'm just adjusting it right now. So you feel that Gacha Gamer had one of the best tier lists out of the moment. You say that, but I don't want to give names, but Gacha Gamer was giving only S for Albert. He didn't give an SS for Rouge as well. I don't know. I know that when he is resisted, he is not as strong as he should be. But even when he is resisted, he's still top tier. I don't think there's an argument to say that Albert and Rouge are not SS tiers. I don't understand that. Do you guys think they are not SS tiers? Do you agree with that? And I don't know why he says Gustav is top tier but Albert is not. I do not know why, because I just don't agree, but people have the right to have different opinions. There are at least 3 characters that I need to reread because I do not have everything on my mind. I think I need to read Thomas again. Charles, I don't remember. I kind of do remember what Charles does. Thomas, I don't remember. Emerald, I need to read a little again. I need to study a little more, but I will do that before I do my tier list. But I do not agree with Albert and Rouge not being SS tiers. There is no reason for them not to be. You do not think Terry deserves S or A tier. Actually, I don't know what they did there, how they did that list, because Gacha Gamer tier list uses up to D tier, from D to SS. And this is not exactly real when you consider that we have B and A styles in the game. So even when comparing SS styles, comparing D to SS will mean that their characters just have like a 10 grade to a 0 or 1 grade. I don't think there's any SS on this game that deserves a 0, 1 or 2 grade right now. Even Will, that it's one of the worst that we have. Even Charles, that's also not so good. Those characters do not deserve a 1 or a 2. I don't think they deserve that. So this is why I don't agree with that list. Giving a D tier to a character, it means that he's practically a 2 out of 10. There's no 2 out of 10 on this game right now, unless you do not know how they work. Developers are not so crazy to release characters that are just so dumb and bad at the point that they are 0 2 out of 10. I do not agree with that. Gustav is pretty nice. You see that I have him suggested on my list. When I made that list, I was discussing that list with a Japanese veteran, and we kind of agree on some points when we were searching for the best characters to reroll for. So this is why Gustav is on the list. I do believe that Gustav is SS or at least very close to SS. On my tier list, he will be either just like an S plus if that will happen to be, or an SS, because I really agree that he's a powerhouse. He tries to fill lots of roles on the same time, and he actually does well in most of them. But on the same time, you can't really compare Gustav with Albert. They are very different tankers. Gustav receives damage. He can receive damage. Albert negates damage. It's different. You cannot compare both to be the same type of tanks. While you should only choose one tank for you, both work different and you should be using them with different strategies. Gustav is better for AoE. Albert is better for single targets. You understand? There's place for the two on the meta. There's place for the two with the game mechanics we have. Gustav has one of the highest damage in the game, and he can also serve as a semi-tank with his passive. Yeah, I agree with that. I still believe Albert is a best tank than Gustav, because he can negate damage. Guys, negating damage is overpower. It's just like saying paralyze is overpower. There are bosses that only deals single target damage, and using parry will make you immortal if they only use single target damage. This is why Albert should be ranked higher. The only second option is Beer. Beer is an A Harity, and he can even compete. The resistance of Beer compared to Albert are ridiculous. Beer takes too much damage. He can't be used on high content, at least until you reach the cap or the roof or the best equipments. Auto farm, no. Auto battle, yes. So Kaylet is asking Gustav or Albert. Both. Just with different strategies in different squads. Really, you would want SS Albert since he's a future-proof until a few months in. Beer and Albert serve as better tanks. Yuno does know this game very well because he also knows about the Japanese version. What do you think Yuno about Gustav? And why people are not rating Albert as an SS? Or even Rouge? Do you agree with that, Yuno? And you said that you do not agree that Terry deserves an S or an A. What do you think that Terry deserves? What's your cheer for Terry? Just curious here. You feel that Gustav needs to survive the longest as he is your greatest damage dealer. Yeah, he has SSS damage, one of the few in the game so far. He and Aline. Do we have more than these two, or only those two deals triple S damage? You still use Hector in your team. I really like Hector. He looks like a pirate. Genshin said you want SS Albert with parry since some monsters one-shot your team. Yeah. Also, Albert has status cleans, guys. He can heal himself from status ailment. I know the charm doesn't really help him, paralyzed as well, but he covers for most stuff. This is nuts. He's centered around being all-rounder. His Steel Blade also deals good, strong damage. I was showing in some past videos of mine. Steel Blade already did like 7,000 damage. I can get a little more. He's not an attacker, but he's the best offensive defensor that I think there is in the game so far, because there is no competitivity. What's another tank, full tank on this game? Only SS Harity. The only full tank is Albert. Terry is a tier. Terry doesn't have much stuff. I think Terry is good only on boss fights, but I'll be using him because he can form a full martial arts squad. I do agree that Terry should be a... I still didn't made my tier list, but when I do, you guys will see. Yuno is saying I think it's more so because Gustav has a HP regen and has very good endurance capability. I disagree that Albert is worse as a tank. Yeah, I agree. Albert can also heal. Albert heals by chance on the start of a turn. So both has healing. And Albert can also heal himself from status ailments. But guys, I'm not criticizing just because I want to criticize the... He's very good when he does Gacha Gamer. I saw at least one of his videos. He does something very good. Everyone should have their opinions. I just don't agree, and that's why I'll make mine. Subier SS, I don't know. I can't tell you that. Is Guinea the only SS debuffer? Yeah. It's because Guinea can debuff for 3 things. Sophia is also equally good as a debuffer. She can debuff 2 stuffs and heal, while Guinea can debuff 3 or 4 things on the same time. There's no competitivity right now on this for Guinea, at least not on the SS Heritage. As for my Terry rating, I will have him on B tier, as there's no truly bad unit in Romancing Saga. That's right, if there's no true bad unit, there are no 0 or 2 out of 10. There should not be any E tier if you compare this stuff, unless it's an A or an S character. But unless S characters, there are no D tier in my opinion. Let's see, my reason for placing Terry here is because of his overall skills lacking damage. Yeah, he has 2 skills that doesn't do damage. Only one of them is good and is also very costly. Last scenario is you have both Gustav and Albert in a party. I want to have Gustav, I still don't get Gustav or Kaiser. Albert is honestly bullcrap. I think he's the best character in the game. In my opinion, those 3 characters are the best, totally best. Is Sophia, Rouge, and Albert. I don't ever remove them from my squad. I will eventually remove Azami when I get a best damage dealer. I will eventually remove even Albert, but it will take time. I will remove Rouge, but it will take time. I will also remove Sophia one day, but it will also take time. Damage dealers can be easily replaced, but not utility characters. You see, Oki Setia Putra is saying I have Kaiser, Elin, Azami, Blue, Albert, Hector, Grey, and Gustav. Please help me choose which optimal party from all of that. It's not easy to suggest squads because you still have to suggest formation. If you want to use, you say you have Albert and you also have Gustav. Both are tanks. You have, oh, we got some flurry pieces. You have to choose the correct formation that wants 2 characters to defend in the front. So this kind of changes the whole setup you'll be using. You can't use this Southern Cross by using... it's not Southern Cross, sorry. I don't remember the name of this formation. It's Imperial Cross, I think. You cannot use Imperial Cross with both Gustav and Albert on the same squad. It doesn't really work. But this is the best defensive option you have. And... you see, you have to drop one or another if you want to use this formation. But all of the characters that you have there are very strong. I think Grey is good for some content as well. Hector can be dropped, but Gustav, Kaiser, Aline, Azami, Blue, and Albert are very strong characters that you should be using. And you should not ever think about only raising one squad. You need more than one. So one thing, guys, you guys never told me that about the sound, the background sounds. Are they too high? What's the feedback about the volume of the game right now? It's very high. What's about my voice? Is my voice interfering with the background music? Is it too much? Is it okay? Please tell me this because I want to just keep this set up for the newest, for the upcoming live streams. Sunny S is asking me if I do know which event is after the Christmas event. I think it's the New Year event. Not so sure on that. I still have to learn more about upcoming events. Jioshin is saying that he should be using Albert, Gustav, Elin, Azami, and Blue for now. Yeah, but you should not be using this formation that I'm using with Gustav and Albert, I think. Maybe if you place Albert on the front and Gustav just behind Albert, this means that they will probably get more chances of being attacked. But not exactly this. There's another formation that is good for 2 characters that have taunt. It's not this one. Thanks for the advice, bro. The background's on the perfect volume. No worries. You can lower the game a teeny bit in your opinion. I will check this. Anyone more agree with this? We are getting a lot of status and that's really nice. So replace Elin in Blue for Sophia and Rouge. Yeah, Rouge should be trained always. But you do not have to think about only 5 characters in this game. You have to think about 2 or 3 squads. Once you get Sophia and Rouge, you can replace SS Azami and Blue. Replace Azami. Well, depends on the content. It's hard to justify just the 5 best squad in the game. There's nothing like this on here. I know that there are games that you have the best healer, the best supporter, the best tank, because some characters have like 20 skills to choose from. On this game you only have 3. We are very limited. We are thinking about our resistance. They are very different from each character. The type, the damage they can inflict is very different. And when you choose in your squad, you have to choose based on the resistance and the damage. The resistance to reduce the damage that you are receiving. This is the most. This is one of the things that people do not understand very well, and this is why they get one shot. They think that they should just use the single squad till the end of the game, and when they receive 400 damage on a character, they think that the game is kind of being too hard because of that. But if you are bringing a character that's resistant to that type of damage, the damage will be around 200. That's sustainable. You have to change your squad very often. Do not think there's a perfect squad of 5 characters that will save you from everything. That there is not such a thing on this game. So thanks for the advice. Audio is good, better than yesterday, in my opinion. Darkstar Hero is saying this. What do you think it's better? Is my voice or the audio from the game? So Joshin, yeah, content really needs sometimes blunt attacks, sometimes need mages, so I'll just build 2 or 3 squads. Yeah, right now I think 2 or 3 squads is good, but with some time you have to build like 5, I think. Even because we have to consider magic, and we don't have many options with our current mages. We only have Blue and Rogue on the SS tier and Emerald. We have 3. We only have 3. 3 is not even enough to make a full squad. It's good because mages need a tank and probably a healer as well. So 3 mages and 2 support units, the tank plus healer, also works well. We need to check our status after just some runs here, and I think that I can remove Albert very soon. They seem to be working well together now. At least Azami and Julian and Monica, they can probably deal with this content already. We're very close to. So guys, we are reaching 3 hours of live streaming. I'll probably stop streaming in 10 minutes as we hit closer to 3 hours. So I want to already thank everyone for coming and supporting this stream. We will probably be doing live streams every time this game has a new update, because I know that there's always a hype behind updates. I think this game will have some new events every new week. On the Japanese version they probably had around every 2 weeks, but I don't know. I think Square Enix will try to catch 2 Japanese versions sooner than later, so they will probably release more events on the same time. This is not something that I love, not what I wanted, but it may happen. Because people do not summon if they think that, oh, there's this one character that will be released in 1.5 years from now that you should be waiting for. Do not spend your gems. This type of advice is just so hollow that I really do not understand. I remember when I was playing Invocar Anatomia and the game was 3 years behind the Japanese version, and on the first week they were saying save for this character. The character was just 2.5 years apart from release. But the thing was that on Invocar Anatomia case they released content faster than expected, so that character was released in 6 months. 6 months. And it was supposed to be released 2.5 years later. Have a great night, buddy. You too. Great night, Jared. Thank you for coming. How often does a new update happen? Probably in 1 week. Why Christmas event in the middle of summer? Sebastian is asking. I said this earlier, but I think it's because the developers don't want to mess up with the timeline of the game. The game was released on December of 2018 on Japan, and this is why they had a Christmas event very soon after the release. So let me see if there are more questions. Thanks for the advice. Let me see. S Undyne is as good as an SS for water ice. Yeah, I still didn't get my Undyne. I'm getting her shards through Monster Cave. Yeah, Monster Cave. We need a nice damage dealer as soon as possible. Yeah, I want one as well. I want Undyne. Let's see, no clue, as I've not gotten to play Globo long enough to understand that yet, but probably 1-2 weeks. You played it much of the Japanese version, you know? How much you played that version? Also, I didn't check if we got more subs, because streams are good for the channel, because it makes YouTube like you more. YouTube is an is an entity. It sometimes likes you, sometimes it dislikes you, depending on the moment. So depending, if you like to do streams on YouTube, they will like you more and suggest you more to other people. If people are watching Romancing Saga, sometimes you appear on autoplay, and this is why people start to know my channel. So I think let's see here. I hope we can get some more. People say that Square Enix do more, pay more attention to your channel if you reach like 5,000 subscribers. This is my aim. But right now I want to get to 2,000 subscribers. I think it's possible. Really hope you guys that are watching here and still not subscribed, please click the subscribe button. We'll be releasing more videos about this game. Every day we'll have at least one new video about Romancing Saga, or a stream, but usually at least one new video about this game. And I really enjoy making videos for this game. This game is awesome. The best mobile gacha I ever played. Especially because it respects my time. Yuno is saying that he's been playing Japanese since close to launch. And which do you still use sometimes any units that was released on the launch from the Japanese version? Do you still use any of them? One of my absolute favorite mobile games. Geoshin saying the Marai is also a water type spearman with a heal. Yeah, I have Mariah, but since there's no spears right now, you can unleash her full potential. Raya is saying that this is his first time playing a gacha game. You got a very good start, because this is what is good. There are a lot of bad gachas out there. There are some predative practice, like I said, War of the Visions. I still play the game, but there's a lot of predative practice on that game that they sell. A lot of stuff to try to think that you need to spend to get better quality of life. And when a game tries to sell you quality of life, it means that the game is trying to just get more than it deserves. All games should offer quality of life for free, because this means that your game is flawed. If it needs quality of life, there's some flawed mechanics or some flawed UI. There's something flawed to your game because it needs quality of life. And you should fix your game instead of charging people to try to fix the bad things about your game. So, okay, Ruben Evangelista got here from your other channel. I'm really having fun with the game, and your videos have helped me a lot. Thank you for this. We have still a lot of videos to come in the coming weeks. There are a lot of things to talk about this game. It can be a little hard to understand when you're starting out. I know that. Oki Sekia said that he's already a subscriber. Thank you for that. Let's see. Who else is saying something? Welcome to Gacha. Haha, you won't regret your decision with this one. But you can regret a lot of gacha games. And Omar is saying, hello, what weapon should I get for Monica? Any S tier weapon is good now, because there are some up downs and down falls by choosing any of them. If it's something, if it has more eggy, it probably has lower something. You see, the S tier weapons are balanced. One may be better than the other, but it's just by 1 point. So you should just get the first one that you can get. But if you can get the second, usually the second is better than the first one. We have two types, two different weapons for each type right now. So Ria said that he's addicted already. Yeah, yeah. It was the same with me. I think on the third day, I was just waiting the minutes pass to get to use my energy because I was very close to get to a point where I was leveling up and trying to beat new content, and it was very nice. So Jinshi say, just note that this is a grind game, gotcha, and you need time investment somewhat. Yeah, but at least we can choose the time we want to play. We are still not on this point, but those that do not know the Japanese version, there will be some events in the future and they will give you lots of stamina potion. I mean, a lot. There will be people showing more than 4,000 stamina potions. So some of these potions are limited. You have to just use them during the event, but kinda means that if you want to play by your Sunday, I have some time on Sunday, you have just so many stamina potions that it will make you be able to play the whole event and even farm everything you want in a single day, in a single run, the moment that you really want to play. As there's no PvP, there's no rush, there's no pressure, there's no guild, so meaning that you do not have to communicate, meaning that it's also easier to play this without having to follow lots of rules to keep on the guild. So this is why this game is less stressful than most gachas, but it's also not having PvP or guild means that some people that like competitivity will feel like there's nothing on this game for them. I don't really like competitivity. I like to strategize, even if it's PvP or PvE, but I really prefer to just collaborate with people. We will have a new event, a new type of event in the future that is called World Hate or World Boss, I don't know what's the official name, that everyone plays together to defeat this specific boss and everyone is rewarded, but there's no guild, there's no need to communicate. We can see the rewards and the progress of the battle just by playing the game without having to communicate. We do not need to use any type of chat or something like that. So well, let's see what else we have. Just a note that this is a grind game. Okay, we already read this. Intentional flaws, yeah, about games that have flaws and they don't want to fix it without charging you for that. Just like selling speed. I play Vocar Anatomy and they kinda lock you out of the 2 times the speed. If you do not spend with the game, you have to be VIP to get double speed on the game. That's ridiculous, and this is the worst type of practice. It is also a game for Square Enix, and you can see that Romancing Saga doesn't have this. Why did they have it in another game? Different games, different strategies, but I know not everyone can have their best games balanced. People that have to play War of the Visions have to suffer for the same things, having a VIP system, but those that do love Romancing Saga are at least lucky now that we have this game with a very good design. At least we have good hates, we have a good game balanced between characters, so we are happy. So let's see, people are talking about Exos Heroes. I do not recommend this game at all. It's very beautiful. It's almost the same quality as 7 Deadly Sins mobile game, at least on the graphics. Very impressive. The gameplay is okay at best. It's most based on what can I say? More similar to Fire Emblem, on having a triangle system. But on the same time, that game is very grind, even worse than all of the other grinding I saw, because it's a Korean game and Korean players just like to do that same thing that people does on some other games like Summoner's Wars. You have to fuse characters between themselves to have a chance to get a hidden rarity that may or not appear when you are fusing characters. You have to raise folders, keep raising folders, and then evolve them, fuse them, and have a chance to get something that it's not even available without having to use paid banners and things like that most of the time. That's or choosing to summon on very low hate. I do not like that game. Sorry. I know people are still playing Exos Heroes because they are starting the game. We are leaving their honeymoon phase. But within time, if the developers do not change some stuff about the game and keep it just like it is with the Korean version, I cannot wait a lot of people stopping it very soon. So what else has something to say? This game is also great because you aren't stuck leveling and using one character squad for weeks. Yeah, we can at least change that. Exos is worse than Epic 7 in terms of grinding. Yes, Exos is worse than that. I saw some people explaining how to get the higher heresies, and they really have to keep that loop of just farming for fodder, evolving your fodder, fusing your fodder, rings and repeat for many times until you can get something that has like less than 1% chance to appear. I don't think this is fun. But maybe people like to grind because grinding is something that you like, slowly building towards something. I think it can be rewarding. I do understand this part. It's just like when I was playing War of the Visions, and I was loving the slow grinding on it first. But then it got to a point that I was thinking that every new weapon I need to farm it for the whole week. And even 2 whole weeks with my cell phone not even stop running the game for the whole week. And then after some time I just got tired. So are you gonna check on Sino Alice? Lots of people are asking me this, so if my audiences want to see Sino Alice, I'll probably cover it to see if I want. If I like the game. If I do like, I'll probably be just releasing stuff, but I know that there will be a lot of competition on this. There are lots of YouTubers releasing it, and it's probably also because the people that like to collect waifus and that type of community is chasing this game. It's the same people that play Arc Knights. You'll probably jump to Sino Alice. Not that Arc Knights people that play Arc Knights only play for the waifus or things like that, because it's a very strategic game, just not my cup of tea. But I don't know if I can be a word for a voice for them, because I do not exactly like this type of thing. I'm more like liking Hector, this guy that looks like a punk rocker from the 80s. I'm that type of guy. I'm not the type of guy that likes to collect small girls. This is not me. I know that Sino Alice has a lot of small girls and, lollies and things like that. I don't know. It's just like, if I don't identify myself with some of the characters, I do not want to play too much and things like that. It's just not my cup of tea. I do understand why people play Sino Alice. It's just because the story, because the art is pretty awesome. I don't know how can they do better than that, because it's a different style. It does remind me of something I played a long time ago. I don't remember the name, and it was even for consoles, but the art is amazing. It's just that I don't identify myself with most of the gameplay or even the characters. So someone is saying here 3 hours. Yeah, 3 hours. Are you here for the whole time? And Red March has arrived saying hello there. But if the gameplay is good, I can play the game. I mostly play games because of the gameplay. Most of the time, unless the art is way too different than my taste. So I think we'll be closing this stream. Thank you all for coming. I will just have more 3 minutes just to see if everyone wants to say something. And there's time for you to say something that I can still read. Head March is saying, I heard that you are ending this stream soon. Yeah, we are going for 3 hours here already. It's a long stream, so I think the perfect time for the stream is usually 2 hours. More than that is usually too much. But I don't know, we kept going and going, and everything just went well. We were summoning, we were getting good SS characters. It was very nice. And you see, someone is saying, I will upload the stream as well. You can watch it later, Red Mark. Do not worry about that. So you say, I have been there the whole time. Yes, I have been having a lot of fun here. Thank you for coming, and also happy to hear that you are enjoying. I'm enjoying myself as well. It's very fun to have you watching the stream, we communicating and doing some things, testing the event. We cleared the whole event where we were doing the stream. Real Kodro is saying that this event is very free-to-play friendly and can be cleared by newcomers both normal and hard mode. You see that they released a sub-year event with a longer time. You see that the event will be for the whole amount. That event is harder, but they knew that, so that's why it's lasts for more time. So everyone has their what they want. They can play more if the Christmas event now and just get stronger, and then play severe attacks later. I think this is nice. People can choose what they do. And also, it doesn't really make much sense having a Christmas event on June and it lasts for the whole month. So I think they got the right call here. So Armando will go to sleep. It's 1 hour now. It's 1 a.m. So good night, fellow. Good night. Thank you for coming. Pokemon Seisho missed the stream. Oh, thank you for coming here. I remember you from the last stream, but I will upload the stream as well so you can watch. I was saying here earlier, I will probably do lives when the game gets updates. So it's good for people that are trying to test a new event and also see if it's hard or not, see how I handle the event, and we also be able to talk and summon sometimes about new characters. So, good morning. Yeah, 1 a.m. is good morning. Good night, everyone. I'm not really a big stream watcher. Hope I can do it more often. And thank you for coming here, Conceptual Alpaca. I'm also not a streamer watcher, maybe 1 or 2 times with some very specific people, some that I know. But I was never into this, but now I am, and I just hope I can make it fun for everyone. Sometimes I think I'm not as much entertaining. I don't know how to be funny sometimes, but well, I try my best. And please give me feedback if something is wrong or if you want me to change something. So thank you for being an amazing stream. Said it earlier, but you are an amazing, helpful streamer, and I cannot wait to see you grow longer. Congrats on your pulls. You can count on me being here again. Well, thank you, thank you so much for this. I will try to keep doing my best here, and we can probably wait for another streams 2 times in a week. Thanks for the stream, looking good forward to your next guide. Tomorrow we have it, because today we already done too much, so this is it, guys. I really wish you a good day, a good night, a good afternoon, and we will be seeing each other when a next video or next live stream comes. So, bye.